Roll that beautiful.
Medical units stand by. 30 seconds to contact. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
We got him. Let's go.
And welcome to all you art aficionados and comic book connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Proof of Comics. This is episode 81. I'm your host, Frederic Guimont, and I'm joined with my co-host, as always, is Garth. No, wait, that's Winsworld. Wrangler, how you doing, man?
Extreme close-up.
Woo-woo.
What's going on, man? Happy New Year.
You too, man. We got one day left of the year, so if there's stuff you haven't finished this year that you wanted to get done, you got to do it tomorrow. That's it. That's the last call.
Yep, deadlines.
We got a returning guest with us today. He's been on a couple of times. Ladies and gentlemen, TJ Miller. How you doing, TJ?
Fantastic.
I said Miller, but it's Murphy, right?
Murphy, yeah.
Right.
No worries.
TJ Miller's he's in the Bitcoin space as well. Like he was on
yeah.
a couple of TV shows, and he's doing a lot of stage presence and stuff.
He sounds like a great guy.
Yeah. You don't know who that is? He was on the what's the name of the show? I'm trying to recall. Silicon Valley. So there was a show about people doing startups, and he was the guy who had the house, who was served as the incubator. He had made a little bit of cash and was financing people to get their startups going and trying to make some money off of them.
I might have to catch up on that. I've been doing like film research recently as I've been trying to write a screenplay. So I'm looking at movies and film in a different way, like structurally, figuring out how they lay out the plot with the images and the shots and things.
Oh yes, I know that. Been doing a lot of writing as well this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my first comic is done and it's gonna be printed early this year, but I'm already starting to work on my second, and I have a side comic that's not part of the main story, but that always happens in comic books as well. You know, you got these side characters and then you start a spin-off or something. So I've been working on like 2 scripts in parallel as well. So it's a lot of things to keep straight. You got the plot, you got the motivation, you got the flow of the scenes and everything. You got the dialogue. There's a whole lot of stuff to keep thinking of, making sure you got it straight. Oh, you've gone muted. You've gone mute for some reason.
I found.
Oh, you came back and then you're okay. You just clicked on mute.
All right, there we go.
Oh, perfect. The sound.
We
you sound
have
better
audio.
now. Yes.
But yeah, I'm excited to see your comic. I think I
too.
saw it when it was like 3/4 done.
Oh yeah, it's been a while, man. We've had you on the show 2 times. I think this is your 3rd appearance.
Yeah.
Nice to have you in for the closeout of the year, man. This is
Oh yeah. Yeah.
what a crazy year it's been.
No kidding. Yeah, New Year's is tomorrow.
New Year's Eve, yes. Yeah.
I was texting earlier. I was like, oh yeah, there's 31 days in January. It shows how disconnected I've been from like normal things. Been traveling a bunch. Went to El Salvador again for the adopting Bitcoin.
Yes, I didn't go this time this year, but I hope
It
I'm hoping
was
you can fill us
awesome.
in a little bit on that.
Big adventure, lots of stories. Going and I brought art and I had a speaking engagement, so I had and a book, like the author's corner. I got to give a little talk at,
Yes.
and all of it went really well. I ended up curating the gallery at the last minute. I showed up the day before to volunteer to do stuff, and the lady running it, I was like, "What can I do?" She's like, "All right, you're an artist. We got to figure out where all the art goes. Can you do that?" I'm like, "All right."
Sure.
This is the first time I've done such a thing. I'm like, this is kind of a big responsibility handing me all of a sudden. I guess it'd be like there's tastes and all of how you arrange stuff, but I figured it out real quick and made it work. It was cool. I brought 2 of my big pieces, like banner style, hung up, and I put an iPhone up with video looping on it. And I've been doing a bunch of video. I've been learning how to do video editing recently, and animating my watercolor art with AI.
Yeah.
And I've iterated a whole bunch of times, and I found a really good workflow that's just like basic Midjourney, but that gives a really beautiful result. But I've been figuring out, I got a whole bunch of mirror image boards with different emotions of characters and angles and things and motifs and symbols. So like I got a bunch of image boards, and I've figured out a way to get the images into video. And like if you just transition from one keyframe, the start keyframe, to an end keyframe, and then use that end keyframe as the next start, you get incredible transitions through the whole thing. I sent you a text via Twitter or X of the preview cut that I just put together. That's like,
yeah, I wasn't able to see it though. It didn't load. Hold on, let me just check again.
I might have to post it. I haven't posted it because it's like not quite finished, but I could share my screen actually if you want to take 2 minutes. I can show you a preview.
Yeah, we'll do that. Set it up because it's loading in our chat, but I wasn't able to see it. I think there's
I can bring it up on my screen.
Yeah,
we'll see how the audio works.
Let's do that.
I might just have to show it to you silently. I'm not sure whether.
Well, if you're sharing from the same browser that you're streaming, it should be fine.
Okay. All right. Let me see. So you see my screen? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Let me find the other thing. Okay. You see this image board?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So this is part of a huge process of making video, and I've got a cut of the trailer that's pretty cool. Shall I just play it? It's 2 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. This is The Bounty of Satoshi. Oh no.
It's corrupted.
Miro, I'm pushing Miro to its limits, asking it to do.
Oh, there you go. Oh, we got a little bit of sound, I think, but it's pretty low. Do you have a volume?
I think we got that StreamYard's famous sound compression going on.
Could be. I recognize some of these images, but now they're animated. That's a sick flow. With the texture of the watercolor, it adds something else too. Oh man. That felt like Central Park. crazy camera work. Yeah, the back of the face becomes the front. That's typical AI stuff too. Yeah.
See, often AI doesn't like to turn a character or an object around. It likes to just morph it the other
Yeah,
way.
it'll morph the face into the back of the head and stuff. It's common. But like last year, we had
Kind of like the T-1000 in that fight from Terminator 2.
Yeah. But last year, we still had like 7 fingers. So it's made a lot of progress. No doubt it'll be something different next year. Nice.
There you go. I heard the audio wasn't coming through very well, but hopefully
No, we couldn't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a sense of the visuals though. And the music is just AI stuff, you know. And I'm like, I've been doing a bunch of work to ultimately I'm going to record this with humans, but the AI versions are pretty good.
Yeah, because you had a bunch of musician friends you wanted to record with last time we talked.
Yeah, and I've done a bit of that. I got kind of a musical theater version. I have a friend, neighbor lives nearby who's a real, musical theater nerd. So he was excited to do that. We filmed 4 songs, and like one of them, we got a really good cut of. He sings. And has a friend who's a composer. So like original human instruments, original human singers, and like face actor. And we got a cut of like the dark despair scene or song. And it's pretty good. Like it worked out all right. It took a long time and was very expensive compared to doing stuff with AI. But like it's cool to work with other humans to get them into the creative process, because like a lot of fertile creativity happened in the interaction between me and my friend. But it's also cool to be able to iterate really, really fast.
Yeah, I've been playing around with like website programming with AI. On Grok, and it's crazy, dude. It's like it'll create the code like in a second for the whole page.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily perfect. You got to, go back and forth. But like even working with a real developer, it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah,
you do
totally.
You got some back and forth too. But dude, it's going to reduce the size of development and art teams. Like one person can now do a whole lot more with these types of tools.
Yeah. Like I'm really with what I've been able to make kind of blown away by it. And I can see a path for doing way more with it. Excuse me. I've been working on, so I made that as a trailer, but I've been working on a screenplay, like feature length, and it's really fun. And I'm really like excited and energized creatively to work on this thing. It's a whole new direction for me. But writing for just screen is a cool, different way to do it. But I've got a full-size screenplay that adds a whole bunch of depth to that story, intrigue with drugs and sex and fun things. Like I also realized that it was like making a feature film is probably an ambitious thing to do as a first-time filmmaker, right? So like a short film is a better idea.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's a good way to start, because you'll learn how to use your tools, and you still got a lot of editing to do with like short films. And because a long film, it takes a long time to iterate from start to finish. Yeah. So you'll have less cycles to go through, so less learning experiences with one project, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good way to
Whereas
look at
if you start with smaller stuff, you can learn a lot of the basic stuff really quick with smaller projects, and then you'll know when it's time to like
Yeah.
scale up, I think.
Yeah, and you can bring it to a completion with
Yeah.
a smaller project.
Yeah.
Some films are just better short anyway. Look at Kung Fury.
I haven't seen that. Should I?
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Kung
that one's
Fury?
it's free. It's on YouTube. It was crowdfunded, and it's one of those crazy films where it's a guy that put everything that was cool in the 80s in this movie.
Okay.
So it's a guy who's doing kung fu, time traveling, riding dinosaurs, fighting
shit.
Hitler, and driving a Lamborghini
Yeah.
while skateboarding, right? So it's all the crazy cool stuff that you thought was the coolest thing in the world at 10 years of age, but he mashed it up in a crazy film. It's just, you have to watch it. I think
Be
it's
prepared for a good time.
it's
Okay.
it's 30 minutes, and it's really fast paced. It's a lot of green screen stuff. So it's very digital, but it looks good. The
all right.
quality's good for digital film.
Yeah, that scene in the police station. Every actor in there, it was filmed separately, and he had to put it all together because he only had one police uniform for his props, so he had to film each one walking around in there at a separate point.
So every
and put
actor
them
is
all
wearing the
together
same uniform, but
superimposed.
they're all
Yeah.
green screen separately. That's
Yep. I had no idea. I mean, when you watch it, you'll probably notice because you got an eye for this stuff, but I had not the slightest clue that it was a green screen scene at all.
I'm sold. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that tonight. I've been trying to like watch a film a night, and like I got a lot of movies to catch up on. Honestly, it's good to have recommendations for weird stuff.
yeah. And it's good stuff, and it's low budget. It was crowdfunded as well, so
interesting.
It's independent.
That's
He did a
cool.
second one, but he's stuck in legal troubles. He can't release the second one.
Yeah, and that one's full length too. I guess it's completely done.
I think so, but it's like it hasn't come out, and apparently it's legal troubles. I don't know what the nature of it is, but sucks for him.
Sucks
Fascinating.
for all of us.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Can I tell you more about El Salvador conference?
Yes, please do,
Yeah.
man.
So I volunteered at it, and I got to like be behind the scenes and stuff. So that was cool. And there, I mean, I've come to realize that the conferences are less about the things that are happening on the stage and all about the meeting people and the stuff that happens before and after the conference. Like the conference is just an excuse for all the after parties to happen. And I did a bunch of really cool stuff, man. The Bitcoin scene is so much fun and so vibrant and healthy. Like there's a huge like health and wellness focus, and I guess there's a bunch of people in El Salvador for that reason, along with Bitcoin. But they had right after the conference, this they called it a reset party at this place, like a villa on the coast, up on like a seaside cliff. They called the Bitcoin Mansion. And I was there last year for Miss El Salvador had her birthday party there, and she invited a bunch of Bitcoiners. But they had like a health retreat there this year, and they were super serious about it, and it was awesome. They made everybody check their phones at the entrance, and to like cut down on distraction and RF interference. Like radio waves apparently are bad for you. It turns out it's a drag. But they've got this big stone pavilion thing that they had a cacao ceremony and a breathwork ceremony and like yoga and just the whole health and wellness thing is beautiful. And the guy who leads it or runs the place is like mid-30s, real energetic, cool guy. And he had his son, who was like 8 maybe, lead this Chinese medicine energy practice, like visualizing energy and moving it through your organs and like releasing toxins and stuff. But he had his 8-year-old son do it, and it's like an ancient practice. And it was so cool to just see like the father's relationship with the son was very beautiful. And like he's like, my son used to have trouble sleeping, and I taught him this practice, and his life is transformed, and now he'd like to teach it to you. It's beautiful.
Nice.
But like I'm just like continuously finding all my interactions with Bitcoiners are just like surprising stuff like this. That was near Alzante, the Bitcoin beach.
Oh yeah, I was staying down there last year.
Yeah, and Alzante is charming and quaint, and they've got the streets paved now, and like it's got its own vibrancy. But it's a sleepy town. El Tunco, just the next town north, is way more. There's like a central district, where there's a bunch of cool stuff happening. But I took a motorcycle ride from El Tunco to like around the volcano. And I stopped by Murph's Life. You might have seen on X. This guy's his last name's Murphy, so I'm into him. But he's set up like an eco village way up in the mountains on the side of the volcano, and it's like a productive farm that makes flowers and fruit and stuff and edible plants. But he's a Bitcoiner, and he's got like a really cool just outlook and life philosophy kind of thing. He's got cool, good X content. But I stopped into his place. It's incredible what they're doing. Like really, really cool constructions to be finished soon. I rode around the volcano. There's a lake there, like on the side of the volcano. It's real picturesque. And I checked into a hostel. I was like, you know what? Actually, I want to go back to Alzante. There's a party happening. I rode the motorcycle home through the dark, like another 3 hours. And I was navigating with Google Maps, and I had my earphones in, and it, like at some point it's like, we found a faster route. Click no thanks if you don't want to do it. Fuck, I can't reach my phone. And it took me on like through the barrios, just like back San Salvador neighborhoods. And it was cool. It was like fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm like, I guess I'm just following the map now. It takes me where I need to go.
Yeah, the Google Maps is not always the best way to navigate. I think Apple Maps is even worse. Like I once came back from a place not too far where I live, like in the same province in Canada here, and it just gave us the most like roundabout, sinuous road that's like a roller coaster instead of taking the highway. And it took so much. Oh my God. I'm like, why did you send us this way, Apple Maps? Like, do you really hate us? What is going on?
When I was like 22, maybe, it had that situation in Appalachia, like in outside of Cincinnati in Kentucky. I was actually going somewhere to do an art project, like this rural Kentucky, real poor community center. They wanted a mural on their on the wall, and I did a really cool mural. It was like Winnie the Pooh, Jungle Book themed. But the painting, the famous painting, the School of Athens. I think it's Michelangelo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that, but with Jungle Book characters.
Oh, that's funny.
And like,
oh, cool.
Baloo and Mowgli were Plato and Aristotle, with pointing up to heaven and down to the earth.
That's Tailspin characters for those who were born in the 90s.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, I love Tailspin. Like I had an emotional connection to that show for a minute when I was on how old. But yeah, I had the Google Maps situation driving out there. It took us through like the most back road Kentucky mountain shit. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was with a coworker, like an older woman, had out to do this thing. And I had this stupid fucking MR2. It's Toyota Spider, like rear engine sports car, yellow drop top thing. It was not at all suited for the roads that Google took us on. That was many years ago, though. It recently has been. I'm like, it might do something crazy, but it usually works. Yeah. But in El Salvador, after the main conference, the Adopting Bitcoin one, which was actually kind of superseded by the government put on Bitcoin Historical the week before. It kind of blew up the spot, like to get the sense that they're taking over what Adopting Bitcoin has done, which it's an evolution of the phenomenon. It kind of makes sense, whatever. But they put on a huge conference that I didn't go to the week before with all the famous, big Bitcoin names, and like Russell Brand was there. But But there was another one the week after in Berlin, a mountain town, sizable actually, like way
For
up
people who don't know, there's a city called Berlin in El Salvador.
Yeah. Got some weird, interesting German historical connection. And it's a coffee like town. It was like very wealthy, I gather, at one point. But beautiful town, 3 hours ish from San Salvador. And the Bitcoin scene is very vibrant there. For whatever reason, it's really caught on. There's like hundreds of merchants that accept it. And they had a conference, and it's interesting. There's a real filter effect in the conferences you show up to. Like I went to the Nashville conference last year. Like it's a 70,000 person thing. You know, a lot
last year or 2 years ago.
Year before, yeah.
Because I was in Nashville as well.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw each other there.
No, we had met till.
Right. We met like a month after that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a couple of months after that in El Salvador.
Yeah, but like a different set of people shows up for El Salvador, and like Berlin is another layer.
Oh yeah.
On top of that.
Because the Nashville one turned out to be Las Vegas this year.
Yeah, right.
So very different city.
Yeah, and I have no desire to go to Las Vegas. But,
I sent some artwork of mine over there.
Oh yeah,
but it didn't really sell. So
yeah,
unfortunately,
I submitted something for that. I didn't get accepted. Next year, well, I'm realizing there's like strategy around these conferences and what kind of things you try and show up for if you're trying to do this professionally as an artist, which is like what I'm doing now. It's I'm coming to terms with that, but I'd love to. There's like a handful of people on the Bitcoin circuit that I've seen at a number of places. Like Drury from the Netherlands makes the BT clock. Have you seen this? It's like an open source.
Yes, yeah, I've seen those.
Super cool. And he like just goes to a conference a month somewhere in the world and sells these clocks and like does workshops to build them. And sounds like a cool lifestyle. Like you go to a Bitcoin conference easily once a month somewhere in the world. And like for art stuff, there's a whole other set of conferences.
Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe going back to a couple of conferences this year. I don't know if I'm going to do the big circuit like I did in a year ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least the one in Montreal for sure, because now I've got a comic to sell.
Yeah.
So I've got something that's a little bit more than just my presence. I can actually go in there and promote stuff.
Yeah.
Got Scribe coming in, dropping in to say hello. Nice to see you, Rosario. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're having a good end of the year. So I'll be shilling a comic for the first time. It's very exciting, very good stuff. I know there's another comic book creator in the Bitcoin space called who works on a comic called CoinJoin. No, not CoinJoin. Sorry, Coin Lords.
Oh, cool.
Neurons are firing in all different directions.
Very direct naming. Coin Lords. That sounds cool.
Yeah. So we've been talking together. Like eventually, we're probably going to do something. Either in the small scale, like share a table, to a large scale, organize a Bitcoin comic book thing on the side or what have you. But
nice.
We've been talking.
Montreal, is that what kind of conference is it? Bitcoin?
So that's the Canadian Bitcoin Conference. It's called. I think it's been in Montreal for the past 2 years. It's just simply called the Canadian Bitcoin Conference.
I might have to come for that. When is it?
It was just about a couple of months ago. So I think it's in October or something like that.
Okay.
September, October-ish.
I would love to meet you there. I have a good friend in Montreal, kind of my art mentor, lives there. Chase Toole, he's read.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of art, man, happening in Montreal. It's a crazy space for art.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cinema as well. A lot of movies are filmed in because Quebec has got its own micro culture, right? It's a French province. So there's quotas. You have to have French shows, French movies. There's a lot of government subsidies for the arts. So
holy shit.
We got our own studios and films. And so a lot of Hollywood people come into Montreal or Toronto to get cheaper rates than in Los Angeles as well.
Okay, I now want to work with the Quebecois to do a French version of The Bounty of Satoshi.
Oh, I could help you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Translating, it's not too hard.
Oh man, that'd be so cool.
Yeah. We'll talk.
Don't let them turn it into the Ballad of Escargot.
There will be escargot, Wrangler. There will be. All right. Let me show Wrangler what I've been doing. I got a couple of sketches. I'm doing a commission for Wrangler, TJ. And let me know if I'm on the right track or if I should do something different. These are like my first kind of
All right,
thumbnails.
let me full screen this thing here and
Full screen. Full screen ahead. If you want me to zoom in on one, let me know. So Wrangler's got these two characters. They're two female characters. One's got a potato gun and the other's got a set of sides, right? She's got two sides, right?
yeah, she has a pair of sai, and yeah, the one with the potato gun is shorter. She's 5'5". Where,
Okay.
Where
I'll
the
make
one with
sure.
the sai she's 5'8".
So is there one of these that is kind of in the right track, or should I do something different? I could zoom in. Like here's the top two. Here's the bottom two. These are just to get warmed up. So if you want something different, let me know.
You take a look at that top right.
Zoom, enhance the action one here.
Yeah, maybe something a little similar to that, but Elizabeth with the sai should probably be in front in like a crouched martial arts pose where Haley would be in the back with her
Okay.
gun.
Okay, cool. I could do that. All right,
right.
let me grab another piece of paper. I don't want to draw on the back because
then you get into that one and realize you go too far with it and you're like, I'm finishing on this one. Then you flip it over, you find all the old sketches.
yeah, I mean, drawing on the back of pages is it's pretty cool when you're younger and you don't want to you want to max out all the sides, all the pages, but later on you kind of learn that you want to keep them all on one side because it'll dirty up the page as well. Like the backs of pages.
Second thought, still the top right, but maybe Haley should be in front.
Oh, so we're keeping the potato gun in front. Oh,
yeah.
Come on, camera.
Ooh, that is some beautiful pixelation. How do you do it?
I've been drinking too much. Everything's blurry now. Hold on, it'll come back. All right. Come on, camera, snap into it.
Yeah. To give you a little bit of reference, Elizabeth is kind of built with that bit of a bigger frame like Sabrina, except she's not as busty. But
okay.
So what's the context of these characters? I'm curious. The potato gun, like, what's the story?
It's an arm-mounted potato gun.
Okay.
Like Mega Man, right?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I'll just
put
it on screen.
Whoops, hold on, because we went back and forth a couple of times. So you said leave the potato gun in the foreground.
Yeah.
Girl. Okay.
But you see how I just put it up in my panel. You see how she tends to aim with her.
Oh yeah, having the hand right on there. Yeah.
That's them when they're 11 years old. He's now doing them as all grown up.
Okay.
All right.
So now I'll iterate on the second one here, except have her aim with the other hand like that. Okay, I'll do variants of that. And we'll see.
I love the artistic process. So what's the story that those characters are in?
They're in actually they're in prose novels, but those two. Haley Star Bad Kitty and then Bad Kitty Haley's World, which is the follow-up.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
first one takes place in 98. The second that in October 98, and the second one it picks up from there, kind of skims through a year of activity, and then the bulk of it takes place in the first week of January 2000.
You know, I actually bought the first one after the last time we talked, and I have it on my shelf and I haven't read it yet. But I got
nice.
I'll check it out.
Well, I look forward to hearing your feedback when you're done. I think it's a lot of fun. I think you'll have a good time with it.
And leave a comment or a rating on Amazon, right?
We'll do.
Yeah. Honest review.
Yeah.
A good, honest review. No, I would even say if you thought it was trash, then say it's trash. I don't think you'll say that, but if you think that, please be honest with the review. Feedback always makes me better.
Who's the audience is targeted to? It looks like young adult.
Young adult, yeah. It's kind of urban fantasy, a little bit sci-fi, a little bit fantasy, but
Cool.
but I did it in a way that I think would appeal to adults as well. Like I've heard good things about it from someone who was 11 at the time when he read it, and another in his late 70s who read it who enjoyed it. So
Cool.
I think that's a pretty good sign.
Yeah.
So what's the story with the potato gun? How does that come about? How does she use it?
Oh well, that was actually her dad was an engineer in the Marine Corps. He's now retired, and they live on a farmstead where they raise potatoes as bumper crops.
Okay.
And her dad made that for her. It's arm mounted, and she has her rig, her that pack on her back. Notice it's got a tube that feeds potatoes. So that thing feeds potatoes in, and she could just, it holds 8 to 10 potatoes depending on the size, and she could just launch them. Yeah.
Cool.
And when you're dealing with entities from outside your reality invading your town, there's no better way to take them down than with an arm-mounted potato gun.
That's awesome.
Now you're talking.
Entities from outside of reality or another reality, eh?
Yep. And that lady on the back of the first one, let me see if I can find it here. There we go. This is a different artist version of her, but yeah.
That's her grown up.
No, that's the one you see,
Another
the
character,
apparition behind them. This is another version of her.
Interesting.
That's
She's like an angelic kind of figure.
She's an Egyptian goddess.
Oh, cool. Interesting. Which one?
Bastet.
Dostet. I don't know about
Bastet, the cat goddess.
Oh, okay. What's she all about?
She's a goddess of like protection of children and women and
interesting.
stuff. But something happened where some of the gods are actually bound, they're trapped, and she's appearing as an apparition. It's connected to the invaders from outside reality coming in.
Fantastic. I've been getting into ancient civilization stuff recently, and the UAP stuff, and apparently we got fucking interdimensional beings visiting us, and I'm like giving more credence to old stuff. Like maybe some of these old myths were telling us something about the nature of actual reality.
Yeah, the invaders are called the Archons.
The Archons.
Alex Jones would be thrilled. The lizard people, the lizard people.
The Archons. It's like a Gnostic.
Yeah, I got a lot. I learned a lot about their lore by listening to David Icke videos. Believe it or not. But so that was a heavy influence on how I designed them.
Interesting. I feel like I should know David Icke's name. Is he a UFO guy?
He's a lizard people guy. He's a British dude who started in football.
Yeah, he was a
soccer,
sportscaster.
And he woke up one day and started talking about conspiracies and lizard people, and everyone started making fun of him. So it became the butt of a joke in England, right?
Okay. You know,
so
any
he wrote a
more-
lot of books, a lot of books, and he doesn't like go. He doesn't like sugarcoat it. He talks about lizard people. He talks about really hardcore stuff. So
Ironically, he's an optimist, big time.
yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta read him. I'm gonna go buy a book right now.
a lot of videos about him with him on YouTube as well.
Okay.
You could do a deep dive, not too hard.
EYK?
ICKE.
ICKE.
Yeah.
Icky.
Yeah.
No shit.
What's funny is he'll go over things that sound like absolute whack job stuff, and then he'll come out and say something else that's like completely based. So it's like, as with anybody, take it with a grain of salt. But
Yeah.
but I mean, every
know,
once
I'm
in a while he
more
says
like-
something that's just like, that's awesome.
More and more like whatever the craziest conspiracy theory is, like there's probably something to it.
Oh yeah, they're all based on something somewhere.
Yeah.
But he is kind of an Alex Jones type. But
Okay. I mean, even Alex Jones, I did not at all pay attention to until recently. Never looked into him because I heard he's a paranoid conspiracy theorist. Like I heard that narrative and never looked into it. And like I listened to some of his stuff. I'm like, no, actually, I think he's he's onto something. And like,
yeah, well, the thing is,
Not one
nowadays
real
they say
part.
conspiracy theories are just spoilers.
yeah,
They're just like ahead of the game by 90 days or something,
yeah, yeah. I'm more and more like, I think there's a much deeper reality than we normally talk about that's going on. We're just starting to learn about it.
And they're turning the frogs gay.
Yeah, and that turned out to be basically true, right? Like, not even just gay; it was changing genders.
Yeah, because of all the hormones
Yeah.
that people are putting through. Like people are taking so many different drugs and medicines that stuff just seeps back into the water system.
I know it's
A lot of
terrible.
xenoestrogens and phytoestrogens.
Yeah,
That's why we have the term soy boy, because phytoestrogens. A lot of the beans actually do increase estrogen, and for us dudes, that's not really a good thing.
yeah. I learned a while back that hops does the same thing in beer. Like the really super ultra hoppy beer might not really be good for you as a man.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we just consume on a regular basis that's not really good for us, and
Yeah.
we think, oh,
Plastic.
junk food, just empty calories, a little too much sugar. There's more going on than that, because
Yeah.
we're using ingredients that really should just be done away with.
Yeah. I love in the Bitcoin space the focus on health and wellness, and the carnivore thing is big in it. And like carnivore is too extreme for me, but like having a significant amount of red meat, good quality ribeye, I think is a good diet move.
Yeah, I was having like a little bit of a pot belly, and I switched to almost all steaks every day, almost
Yeah.
like exceptions here and there. But like, the pot belly just melted away.
Oh, cool.
And
Yeah, when I
it's-
did carnivore diet, I felt better than ever before. I
I
just
don't do a
had
strict
trouble
carnivore
sticking
diet.
with it,
Like I still have
because I
bread.
like my peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, I still have bread and stuff. Oh, M&Ms are that's chemicals. There's a lot of chemicals in those things.
Yeah, and cocktails. Like I like a good cocktail with a tablespoon of sugar in it, And
Well, I try to sugar my stuff with maple syrup.
Oh
Like
yeah,
either honey or maple syrup, because that's all natural. It's not like refined sugar. So I just put maple syrup in my coffee now.
Portrait
That's
of
not a
Canada.
bad call.
Just like a portrait of Canada, eh?
Well, yeah, but it's so good, man. If you
Works for
haven't
me
had-
too, because New England.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I've got some more sketches here, Wrangler. So let me just bring them up slowly. Don't go too crazy camera. So I've kind of like taken this one here and played a little bit, and let me know if I'm headed in the right direction or not. These are pretty preliminary, but hopefully it'll get us like honed in on the direction we want to take these characters in. And if I'm in the wrong direction, let me know. We'll work with that as well.
You're going in the right direction. I'm just trying to figure out which Elizabeth pose is the better.
Cool.
It's a tough call.
Which one's Elizabeth?
The one with the sigh.
Yeah, it's hard. I put her here with crossed armed here with, so her head's here and her sides are here. Here she's got like kind of like her arms are crossed in an X position with size on both sides. Same as here. This one's kind of repeating this one. I just changed the Haley character here in the foreground a little bit. And if you want me to try there's one you like more with the Haley position, I can work with that and then do some more
now that
variations.
I see the arms cross.
Yeah,
now that you mentioned it.
The bottom left Haley looks awesome. That's an awesome.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we keep the Haley here. And Elizabeth, you want me to try some variations of Elizabeth with this Haley pose?
Yeah, if you could.
Yeah.
I mean, the top left is kind of cool looking, but she's fully extended there. And
yes. So the Elizabeth from here and the Haley from here? Because this is almost the same Haley.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I noticed you kind of repeated that pattern because you're onto something there. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think, because you said you liked her in the foreground, and then you mentioned how she would put her other hand to kind of aim, and that kind of locks it into this kind of position.
Yeah, the top left one pose looks cool, but she's kind of distant. Like,
yeah, here she's more zoomed into the foreground. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you did the top left pose that way too, that would look cool.
Let's see.
Closer.
Why is that not disappearing? There, because I'm clicking the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, if that helps as a bit of a reference with how Elizabeth is. Should I just Google search people holding size stances and see if anything cool pops up?
Sure, you could do that. I'll set out another piece of paper and get ready to do some more variations.
I'm making them work on this one.
It's fine, dude. The best thing is, the most important drawing is the first sketch. Like, you'd be surprised how many times I erase in the beginning stages, because you want your foundation to be good, because it's easy to fix stuff once you've got the right position, the right composition. It gets easier. After that, it's like everything kind of falls in line, but you want to make sure the important stuff is laid out first. So beginning, super important. So I'd rather take my time with this and make sure we got the right one, because the important thing is that you're thrilled with the drawing at the end of the day. That's the goal.
I like seeing your process. It's I've come to appreciate the value of like planning ahead and laying stuff out.
Yeah, it's the same with writing as well. Like my comic went through like 3 major drafts, and if we count minor drafts, it's all the way to 6. I was still editing different versions in the lettering phase. So in the comic, you add the lettering at the last stage now, because it's all digital. So even at that stage, like, I was getting feedback from people, and there was stuff I could still fix just in the balloon phase. Like, I'd be tweaking dialogue, adding a bit more information, a caption here. It's like, oh, I didn't pass this information. I need to add it here. Oh, I got Aaron in the chat. How you doing, Aaron? Welcome. Nice to see you, man. I hope you're having a good end of year. We're kind of chilling tonight. It's pretty relaxed. We're with TJ. He's back from doing Bitcoin conferences this year, and we're talking about what went on in 2025 and what's coming in 2026. A lot of creative stuff. And we were talking about AI animation earlier, TJ.
Yeah.
Have you seen my latest trailer?
No.
Let me show it to you. This is all AI animation from
Oh,
panels in the comic. Here we go.
Our world is crumbling, and most people are blind to it. A young computer whiz named Raimi decides to stand against the rising tide of oppression, only to find himself under the boot of those behind it all. Incarceration only proves to refine his resolve. Divine intervention takes away all fear from him in order to fix a broken system that enslaves us all. There comes a time when good men must ignore bad laws. Raimi dons a mask and becomes Ratel. Ratel uses intelligence and technology to combat ancient and dark forces for justice and a better tomorrow. Will Ratel take down the technocratic tyrants who've harnessed an ancient evil, or be crushed by the invisible hand?
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And a dang good tune to go with it.
No kidding. That was anomal, eh?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, they were in El Salvador last year.
Yeah, yeah.
He had his guitar on display.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's rad, man. That's a really cool trailer. Yeah, it's incredible to give AI the right starting frame and direction. It can do some really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like a lottery. You kind of have to keep trying because it's almost random, right? You're like, I've tried adding a little bit of prompts, but I've found it's not quite there yet to give directions. And this was done with using Grok Imagine. I think you're using Midjourney, right?
Yeah, combination of things. I found my favorite results are with Midjourney. But I've experimented with a ton of stuff. I haven't used Grok Imagine. I'd like to give it a shot. I'd like to orient around Elon's stuff. But I found my relationship with ChatGPT is very good. It's interesting when you interact with any one of these LLMs for a while, like it gets the context of the stuff that you're putting into it. And I've told it a whole bunch of stuff about the thing that I'm trying to do. So it understands, the relationships of symbols and things in ways that are really helpful. And I think that's the trick to using AI in all sorts of ways is establishing that context with it. And you can do that. I've found by you crystallize the understanding, your understanding, the thing that you want into a document of some sort, or an image or text or whatever it is, and you establish that's the thing that with the AI that these are the bounds that I'm working within. I think of it like prisms. They refract light in all sorts of ways. AI these are high dimensional tensors that you're feeding input through that refract the input in ways that are analogous sort of to prisms. So as you're assembling, you're trying to use AI to work with some concept, you've got these set of prisms that you're projecting your light through the thing that you're trying to achieve. And by combining them, you can sometimes get interesting results, you know, as the light refracts through the different prisms.
Fascinating stuff, man.
But in figuring out ways to do that with the different tools that are available is an interesting thing. And I've tried a bunch of different stuff. Midjourney, I've had the coolest results with, but like there's other interesting things. Neural Frames is a cool tool that's like oriented around making music videos.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's pretty good, like real good interface, and connects. It has connections to a bunch of different models, so you can use Stability and something like Midjourney and other things. But it's trying to streamline the process of making a video, and it does a pretty good job of it. And I've tried with different levels of automation, like just let it do it completely versus completely tailor it myself. And ultimately, I get a cooler artistic result when I do everything. But like what comes out when you just feed it to it is an interesting start, you know, and you can be like, all right, this could be good if you did this with it. But it's got a cool automation where you can like you give it a video concept and audio, and it'll take the lyrics from the audio and combine it with a video concept and come up with a storyboard that like breaks the scenes down.
It does the storyboard as well.
Yeah, and you can edit it at that phase before you render it into video. From the storyboard, it'll render a video along with the audio that is not bad. I mean, it's kind of like amusingly naive in some ways in the things that it does, and it doesn't make, I think, a really good finished product, but it's an excellent prototyping tool. But I experimented with that in a bunch of different ways, got some results. There's another mode. There's like that automated storyboard mode, and then you can do it frame by frame, they call it. It's like it gives a really distinctive AI feel to it, which is kind of a neat cultural phenomenon happening right now. It's like the hallucinatory flicker sort of thing where every frame warps a bit, sometimes in interesting ways. And I think that style could be really useful for visualizations at like music shows, rave kind of settings, the stuff to project on the screen while you're playing electronic music. Because it's like you can make an interesting visual without there being a whole lot of narrative to it. Like even out of just you give it a few starting frames, it'll produce
like a dreamlike quality, hallucinatory kind of visuals. Yeah.
And if that's the setting you're trying to make, it's cool for it. And I'm imagining I'd like to put my thing on as a live show. Like a DJ set would be achievable. You could layer that with musicians. You can have a backing track and have singers and or instruments that play live, and project the visuals. And it could be a cool show, and it could orient it around being a dance party. Like I'm imagining this is like a Bitcoin conference after party / festival scene thing. And like that on its own would be pretty cool. You could layer technology into it with this AI stuff is just so fast. You could do things close to live. Like I'm imagining.
Some people do it live as well. I've seen stuff on my timeline on Twitter where people are just like, you got dudes who've got like their camera on their face, and then in the other screen, it's like Harley Quinn, right? It's the perfect AI rendition of model looking Harley Quinn. Right. Every single thing he does on his camera is done by the model, and it's like, so like OnlyFans girl, they're over, they're done. Like all the beautiful women on the internet, their career is over because dudes with cameras and AI are going to replace them all.
So imagine taking that technology and using it in a live entertainment setting. You could, at the beginning of a show, ask the audience to send a selfie, and then you could render a bunch of frames within the narrative of the story that you want to tell that uses their faces as part of the show.
Yeah, you can even have a cameraman on location zooming in on people
Yeah.
and putting them up with camera without
Yeah.
any process. Yeah.
You could put a square of tape on the floor and be like, stand in this square if you want to be in the show, and you could, people come up and dance or whatever, and they could be layered in, and you could do it totally live. It could be a really cool dimension for that sort of scene. And I'm probably not the first person to have thought of this, but I haven't seen it happen yet, and it'd be a cool thing to do. It'd be a neat way to use the technology that's emerging now to do a neat artistic thing.
Yeah, it's gonna blow up big. This is gonna change a lot of things really quickly.
I had today an art idea completely on the other direction of making cool analog art, because I like physical art, and the effort that goes into it and the physical reality of a thing.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And as I was making that trailer, I made a what do you call it? A split scape or whatever of the thing where it takes a frame or two or a pixel or two from each frame of the video, and it lays it out on a long sheet. You know what I mean? So you get where I'm going with this in watercolor painting, paper comes on really long rolls, 4 foot by 30 foot rolls, and it'd be really cool to make a 30 foot by 4 foot painting. And I could do that from frames of this video that I put together.
Yeah.
And you could set it up. I mean, if you had the space, you could just lay the whole thing out, and that'd be cool. But in a more constrained space, on a smaller wall, you could set it up on a scroll system so that it moves.
You could have a handle to roll the
and
scroll
you could do it a number of ways, real simple, literally with a handle, or you could make it wrap around the back so it's a circle, and you have rollers so that it adjusts to the right size. And just play it continuously. And you can put it in a nice frame where the paper slides through slots, and have that be the artifact. And I was imagining the engineering of this. You could with the roller systems on either side, you can make it so the frame size can be extended. If you have a bigger or smaller wall, you could stretch it out. And
you have these old school animations from before television was a thing. People would have simple drawings, and you spin them, and then have these contraptions, mechanical contraptions that would animate upon a small number of frames, but still it would loop. It was the early animated GIFs of the.
And I've just done a tiny bit of research, and there's apparently an ancient tradition of this with Chinese scrolls of having that sort of setup, which could be a cool art form. And as far as I've been able to find, there's nobody that's done it with giant watercolor rolls. So I'm thinking this might be my niche. But it could be a really cool artifact to be able to bring to places too, if I could make it mobile like that.
Nice. So Wrangler, I've reproduced our Haley that we seem to have been kind of consensus that this position is kind of cool.
Yeah, and that bottom left version's really cool looking.
Yeah, this one's the most detailed, but they're essentially the same in concept. So I'm just going to do 4 different Elizabeth positions in the back here.
All right, I pulled up some different stances with size.
I just got to go to the bathroom real quick. So talk amongst yourself for 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I'll put TJ in full screen while I go.
Oh man.
TJ, back. You're the star of the show, man.
Speaking of size, I did Taekwondo martial arts when I was a kid, and my favorite Ninja Turtle was Raphael because he had attitude, and he had size, so I wanted to do size.
I still to this day remember that scene in the original cartoon series. If you're not going to cooperate, I might have to get. And he holds the sai right up to the guy's throat, and he says, "Sarcastic."
Oh man, I should go back and watch those old ones. That'd be fun reminiscing.
Yeah, there was how they did a bunch of reboots, different animated series and stuff. There was one where they crossed a couple over. It's like they did the multiversal thing, and the Ninja Turtles from the original series met one of the Ninja Turtles from one of the newer ones, and the one from the newer ones is like, why do you all have your initials on your belts? That's so lame. And then they were getting annoyed with Leonardo constantly shouting turtle power. And then one of them, I think it was the guy who voiced, I think it was I might be getting the characters mixed up, but I think the one who voiced Raphael in the original was voicing Donatello in the newer one, and that Donatello looks at Raphael and goes, "Why do you sound funny when you talk?" You know, because they got the old voice actors back for the first series run. It was pretty cool.
That's amazing. It'd be fun to visit. I just revisited Gundam recently.
Yeah.
You familiar? Have you seen the recent one with it's like 2024? They did in the Unreal Engine.
Unfortunately, I have never watched any of Gundam.
Oh,
so
man, okay.
I kind of fall off the cool scale on this one. Sorry.
Well, it's got some childhood nostalgia for me, but they, there's a huge franchise over. They've done I don't know how many iterations, but they did this one recently in the Unreal Engine. So it's like video game graphics, and it's awesome. Like there's a bit of uncanny valley with the human characters. They don't always look perfectly fluid human, but they did a bunch of motion capture and it's pretty good. But the fucking mecha battle scenes are so good. I was like, oh my god, it's such a gift to my childhood self to have a new cool iteration.
Yeah, something about seeing that brought up again in a cool way, just like it gets you in a good way,
Yeah.
Now, one of my soft spots was Transformers G1, the 80s cartoon. Yeah. And I made a mistake. Yeah. I found them all on YouTube, went back to watch them. I'm like, oh yeah, I loved this when I was a kid. So I turned it on, I started watching them. I'm like, this is dumb. but the movie from '86 still rocks. I still love that movie, but the series itself was kind of corny.
Yeah. I've come to appreciate more just the existence of these artistic artifacts. Some studio, a bunch of people went through a bunch of effort to create a thing, and like even when things are corny, it's like, well, they they did the thing.
It turns out Marvel Comics artists are the ones who gave them all names and personality traits and what they're about. So some guys from Marvel came up with all that for Hasbro.
Yeah, it's the same with G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, the whole story of the toys was done by Marvel. And
knowing is half the battle.
A lot of what people are doing now, I've seen they take they transform so Transformers still have comic books to this day. And they're actually really well drawn. And people have been taking like the Transformers covers and putting them through AI and animating those. And those look sick,
cool. Yeah, the Dreamwave ones that I never really got a chance to sit and read any of them, but I mean they were so perfectly on model. The artwork on those were phenomenal. I do love that G1 design still to this day, but the Dreamwave comics just really nailed it.
Do you have those references, Wrangler, from the?
Yeah, they're in the share screen.
Oh, I see. Let's do it.
All right, I got a few of them here.
Okay.
And I wish I could blow that up bigger. Sorry, it won't let me.
I can still see. Just let me know which ones you.
But gotta figure out what she got going on her hips. From a distance, the belt looks like a codpiece.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, here's another.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. And then this one's kind of cool looking too, but I don't know, Frederic, which one of these do you think would look the best standing behind Haley?
Well, let me try.
Because when you got someone else in the picture, it changes what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, go back one. Another one. No, go forward again. Yeah, okay, that one.
That one.
I'll be back.
That one's kind
Well,
of cool.
well, we could go with this one where it looks like she's flipping them off.
Do you like that one?
No, I pulled that one up because I thought it was funny.
Okay.
I took one look at it. I was like, it looks like she's flipping a very deadly double bird.
Yeah.
Is this the one you're thinking?
No, I was looking at the other
or
one.
was
With,
it the-
that one? Yeah, that one is interesting, but I got Haley's head to think about. But go back again. The white one was pretty cool. The Asian chick, yeah, she's pretty cool. I can make Elizabeth maybe a little bigger. And I like the fact that you have size in different directions. You got one pointing down and the other pointing
It
up.
makes it more dynamic.
Yes, there's something interesting about that.
I think Elizabeth, well, they're probably not to this point yet, but as far as facial expressions, Elizabeth looks kind of more serious, where Haley she looks like she's having fun. You know what I mean? That mischievous smirk. That's kind of.
Yeah. All right, let me show you what I got so far. Oop, I got to take this one down. Hold on. Here we go. Zoop. Here we go.
Zoom and enhance.
So I got one where she's jumping and she's got the size both in the back of her, in the back. I got one where it's like she's pointing in the opposite direction from Haley. So you got something happening this way and something happening this way.
Yeah.
And this is the one we just did, size in both directions. And this one is a little bit reminiscent of this one, but it's more stable. She's kind of like, I haven't drawn her feet yet, but she's kind of more grounded a little bit.
Haven't drawn her feet yet. Spoken like a true Rob Liefeld.
Touche.
Visually, which do you think? Probably one of the two on the left, maybe, or
I was gonna say this one. This one's like jumping and like very dynamic, and you got one that's big in the foreground and the other one's small in the background. A lot of contrast in this one.
All right.
But I'm willing to go with whichever one you jive with the most.
I'm actually going to trust your judgment on this. So if you like the top right best, we'll go with that.
Go with this one.
Yeah.
All right. Let me switch to the big page here, to the board. Let's go to the drawing board, and I'll sketch it out, and we'll see what it looks like. We'll flesh it out live. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. We'll pixelate live.
We'll pixelate. Yeah, we're still drunk. Come on, Cameron. There we go. Oh, we got Omer in the chat.
Omer,
let me know if you want to hop on. I'll send you the link, and you can.
And if
use it.
anybody out there wants to have a good time listening to someone who he knows how to throw the energy when on the air, go check out Omer Glitch's channel.
Yeah,
He's
got his announcer
dude
voice.
has got energy for freaking days.
Days, I tell you, days. All right. So let me see. Let me kind of get the general shapes. Once I got the general shapes down, then we can start focusing kind of like on the details of, okay, what does her potato gun really look like?
Okay.
And get into this details of stuff. But now I'm just going to try to get the general idea. Omer says 6 subs away from 800. He's close, man.
Oh, nice.
He's been grinding the YouTube game like a crazy man, like a hustler. He's been hustling, playing that game. All right, let me focus here. I might be more quiet when I'm drawing, a little bit focused.
I just dropped Omer's channel link in the chat.
Nice.
Come on,
He's a hustler. I sent you the link.
795 subscribers. Let's get him to 800 tonight, guys. We can do it.
Yeah, I sent you the link, Omar. Come on here and troll us a little bit live. Get your announcer voice going. Okay, so try to get the muscles and like the placement of stuff is exaggerated a little bit, but that's all going to be refined.
Right.
He's not going to look like a wrestler. This is not The Last of Us, you know. But it's easier when you're sketching out to make things a little bit more obvious, you know. Get bigger shapes.
Because Haley is definitely the more petite of the two.
Yeah, it's all going to be refined. Just trying to lay the general energy of things.
Yeah. Well, look at this gorgeous babe you drew a picture of here that I got on the screen. Obviously, I trust you.
Yeah, Sabrina. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You clearly know what you're doing.
I know my ladies. I've studied them up close. Not people
neither Haley nor Elizabeth are quite that busty, but
yeah.
Sabrina, on the other hand, canon. She always is.
I did my research, Wrangler. I studied women up close. I don't recommend you do that because some of them are pretty dangerous in the wild.
That's the truth. I've been single for the first time in my adult life for the last 2 years, and it's not bad. Like, I like women. I like being in relationships with women, but
not the way it used to be.
Not having women is all right.
Yeah, I think it's we're not the only ones who think that way. Like, this is a general kind of societal shift right now because women have just gotten it so easy. And men have been like under their heel for so many, like decades now.
Man.
And we've been on the losing edge of everything. Like relationships, like you get the losing end of marriage, of divorce, of children.
I really do think the 90s was the tipping point where it all started to really shift.
Well, it kind of started then. Yeah.
What do you think went wrong?
We let them vote.
Yeah. Probably something to that. I think I was reading somebody talking somewhat seriously about this. That I think it was probably Jordan Peterson actually that women are empathetic, and that's their role in the world and relationships to like care about other people and everything. And that's great. But in certain contexts, it can be not the right thing to do. Like you also need somebody who is when a snake comes into the nest, they're like, that's a fucking snake. We need to get it out of the nest.
Exactly. When you're raising children, like being empathetic is a quality. When you're doing like international relations, like when you're talking about how to handle immigration, that's not the time to be empathetic, especially not suicidal empathy.
Yeah. And this is a generalization, by the way. There's always an exception to the rule. There are some here and there who would be good at that, but in general, no, they're usually not wired for that. And when we try and say, well, if we have so many men doing that, we need this many women doing that, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, these ideas of quotas and DEI, that just killed everything. Like, well, we're starting to see a shift already.
Yeah,
like companies are waking up. They're stopping their DEI practices.
It seems like the tide has turned.
Yeah.
It's starting to. Yeah.
And a lot of women are unfortunately very unhappy with how it's become, but they can't see why. It's like, well, let's face it. It's also kind of us guys' fault to a point too. We let it happen. And how often do they get honest feedback from the world? When you got a whole bunch of guys telling them anything they want to hear because the guys want to impress them, they don't get honest feedback. So they're going to hear all this, and without that honest feedback, they have no real chance of properly assessing what's going on.
Well, the
around
guys
them.
aren't giving them honest feedback because they want to get laid. That's the honest truth. I mean, they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." Oh, speaking of women,
Katie.
we got a woman in the chat. Hello, Katie. She's one of my favorite women in the space. Nice to see you, Katie. I'm happy to see you, man. I hope you're having a great, New Year's Eve today.
They need feathers. What?
They need fathers.
Oh, fathers. I need to learn to
feathers.
read.
Yeah, feathers. I mean, if you're the Aboriginals, she said, "Lol, I heard it all."
Cool.
Katie's based.
That means we could get some feedback from.
She's one of the rare ones that are based. So
Nice.
I really appreciate her in the space.
I read a novel recently from a like independently published, independent author, Devin Erickson, Theft of Fire. Have you heard of this guy?
No, I have not.
Real good space, sort of near future, set pretty hard sci-fi. But he explores these kind of masculine feminine dynamics in a really interesting way. And that he and his character, I gather, is like kind of a roughneck, like welder type, a strong, manly man. And also is like a realistically sensitive and deep human being, and like is interacting with the stereotype of like a real bitch boss, woman who's taking advantage of him. Like he's a blue collar guy. She's an elite sort of situation. And that like distortion of gender roles is an interesting setup. And I think it's very emblematic of, things that we're experiencing in the world today. Author does a great job of playing it out in conflict in a space sort of sci-fi setting.
Sci-fi is good for that. You can you could propose a lot of societal changes in a sci-fi story.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we've got another player has joined the game. Hello, Omer. How you doing, sir?
Hello. Good.
Happy New Year's Eve.
What's up,
Likewise.
Omer?
What's going on, Wrangler? How
Oh
are
my
you?
God, I see a lot of censorship.
Yeah, I had to
drawing
cover
table here.
them tatas up. I just finished this on my show, Drawing Friends.
Oh, nice.
So.
Yeah, can't show the power-ups on YouTube.
Yeah. But I'm also I made some dinner earlier, so I made some meatball soup since it's actually a little cold down here in deep South Texas.
Nice.
So I'm gonna be eating
What's cold in Texas?
Yeah.
What a wuss. We're in
it's
Canada
like-
here. There's a snowstorm. We had ice.
Yeah, we don't have any of that.
You're gonna talk to me about cold?
Yeah, I think it's like
We're
40
in the teens
outside.
here in Connecticut
40.
right now.
I'm wearing shorts still. I've been wearing shorts like all year.
I step out on my back patio for a cigarette. It's all ice. And the wind blows. Oh man, does it cut through the clothing?
I've lived in the north in Minnesota, and I don't miss it. Seattle's nice and mild. Texas has got some extreme weather, though. I was down there a couple years ago for the eclipse, and there was like a serious hailstorm outside of Austin. It was like softball-sized hail, and destroyed all the rental cars. And
yeah, I'm 4 hours south of Austin by SpaceX, right along the border over here.
Oh, yeah.
McAllen, Brownsville area.
Yeah.
So it's like way hotter.
Yeah.
Or it's not even hot. It's not even cold here.
I've been curious about that area of Texas because like SpaceX is awesome. I'm like, what would it be like to move to Matamoros? Like,
yeah. Well, Brownsville is the American side. Matamoros is the Mexican side.
oh, that's the Mexican side.
Yeah.
Brownsville. Is that where you're at?
I'm actually closer to McAllen. Brownsville is about an hour away. SpaceX is about an hour away.
Gotcha.
But like it's all the cities down here like kind of connected.
Yeah.
Kind of like
You're going to be the first in line to go to Mars then, Omer.
Space is awesome.
It's super exciting.
So I just looked it up. It's 27 degrees out here. But with the wind chill, it feels like 16.
You guys are talking in Fahrenheit again. No
Yeah.
idea what you guys are talking about.
No, well, our country's so awesome. We made our own measuring system.
Yeah. Well, just keep in mind both the numbers I mentioned are below 0 degrees for in Canadian.
Well, the
Canadian
only
degrees.
so the degree at which both match up is minus 40. So when it's minus
Really?
40 Celsius, it's minus 40 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
That's weird because 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And 212 degrees Fahrenheit is 100 degrees Celsius.
If it's 40 below in either system, you got a fucking problem.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's 40 below means in both languages.
Yeah.
Instant death.
This is where we get united in freezing cold.
Yeah. I'm amazed that people live in cold climates, as they're settling wherever. They're like, yeah, this is good. They stayed through the winter. I'm like, yeah, I'd do that again.
Yeah, this is where Canadians and New Englanders speak the same. The Canadians like, this cold sucks, eh? And the New Englanders like, it really does, hey.
Yeah.
You guys don't say hey.
Go to New Hampshire
A
sometime.
boot.
Maybe I will. So yeah, dude, Omer, I haven't seen you draw sequential art like most of the summer. Now you're drawing a lot of pages lately, aren't you?
Well, we're doing a little project drawing X-Force 13 to try to make it better. And then I started coloring these sample pages, watercolor that I had made a while back.
Nice.
So it's a little Spider-Man story.
So we have another of our guests today is doing watercolor. TJ's been a big watercolor guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Up on the wall, I can.
Yeah.
Let me.
Katie said, I love her eyes, Omer. The hair is fabulous and lots of volume and body.
This piece was inspired. Thank you, Katie.
Hold on. I'm going to switch back. I'm going to switch back between both of you guys. So this is TJ's watercolors.
Oh man, that looks great.
They're huge. They're on the wall.
Yeah,
I don't think Omer has a wall. Do you have a wall, Omer?
No, I don't have a wall.
You just have a table, right?
Yeah, I got lots more in the hallway.
His camera's blurry too, so he's been drinking.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome stuff, dude.
Thank you.
Look at that. Killer.
Yeah, it's like you're an artist.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Like an artist or something. Let's go back to Omer here.
That's awesome stuff, dude. Really great.
I'm trying to bring Omer back into the foreground. Okay, here we go. Oh, you got to color her. That's good. What color is she going to be?
Well, this is based on a Randy Green piece. I was inspired, and I was just sketching last night. I was over on Rex, and we were up till like 6 a.m.
Dude,
I was kind of done. But I was like, oh, let me fucking sketch something. So heavily Randy Green inspired. Is based on a lady death.
Oh, okay.
But I took off all her clothes because I'm thinking of putting together kind of like a nudie book, but I have a social commentary that I want to write about, an article, and I want to make a book about it too. So like a comic book documentaries thing.
Interesting.
Having to do with e-thoughts. And I think I'm going to title it.
Well, it's very on brand. It's very on brand. Yeah.
Yeah. With all the stupid shit I say on my streams. Yeah. Very on brand. Yeah. Correct.
Katie says Canada just can't win. Not even against Mother Nature. Fucking bitch. Lol. Yeah, I know.
Well, you guys got the Inuits who decided to settle the North.
Well, they're up very up north. It's barely Canada up there. It's almost the North Pole. Katie says we all have a hate-love relationship with Mother Nature. All right.
Well, especially you ladies once a month.
Yeah.
She
says,
calling.
I love her eyes, Omer. The hair is fabulous. Yeah, the hair reminds me of what is it, Art Nouveau?
Yeah, it's got like a spider webbing, jizzy flow, stickiness.
Yeah, where you're almost drawing the outline of the hair instead of drawing individual strands.
Yeah, I totally stole that from the Randy Green piece.
Alphonse Mouchat.
Yeah.
He did a lot of ads for rolling paper back in the day in France. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can embiggen. This is better. This is a little bit better. Okay.
So these old Spider-Man semi-submission trial pages, I did a bunch and I did 18, right? So I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put together a little bootleg and it'll be something like extra special that I offer on my campaign with a certain package or whatever when I finally do the glitch comic. And it'll be like super limited, right? And maybe an ash can size, nothing crazy, but I'll offer it free, but only on this bundle or whatever. So, because I ain't trying to get sued by Marvel.
Yeah.
So, and I won't call it Spider-Man or I won't call it Daredevil, but I am going to write the story and letter it and all that shit. And,
So are you going to be announcing the glitch comic in 2026?
yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to get ready. We're 200 subs away from having my goal before I get ready to launch the comic. Yeah. So, yeah,
Love
I'm
it.
going to start working on it
You
this
let
year.
me know when you get close to launching that, dude.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to be calling in all the tokens, all the favors, all the loves, all the subscribes. So, and hopefully the economy gets better and people will have a little more spending money. But yeah, it'll be fun. And I can just only hope and pray to do anywhere near what you did, Fred. Or even, like Rex, anything
Yeah,
Apex and
TJ,
Rex.
I don't know if you heard this. I crowdfunded both in Fiat and Bitcoin, right?
Oh, and I want to do that too.
And it was almost half and half. Like I raised 4,200, and I think it was like 1,800 in Bitcoin and the rest in
Wow.
Fiat. So
Awesome.
it's almost half and half. Just a little bit less Bitcoin, but it's so.
What channels did you go to?
What crowdfunding sites you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for Bitcoin, I used. Hold on. Why am I blanking?
Geyser?
Yes, Geyser.fund.
Okay.
And for the comic book, I used FundMyComic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get that figured out. I've heard Geyser.
Oh, it's so easy, dude. Let me know if you need to set it up. It's like you can literally just have your like wallet of Satoshi set up. You put your address in Geyser.fund, and boom, you get your backers. You get your sats instantly on your phone the minute they back it. And when you got a good enough amount, you can like transfer it over to a more secure wallet. Because wallet of Satoshi is more like convenience. It's not security as much.
Yeah. What'd you find for promoting it was effective?
YouTube.
Well, I'll just bring her up here. Katie was a big promoter of my book. So she's got a good show called Good Morning Comicsgate. And she brings on a lot of indie creators and does promotion for them, like in Monday mornings. Sometimes she does other days. She's got a late show as well. So I just did the rounds on the comic book space, like getting on people's shows. I tried to do the same thing with Bitcoin shows, but I haven't gotten a lot of success this time around. Yeah. I'll try to do things a bit different next year or next campaign. But I was still able to get almost half backers in Bitcoin. So I did something right along the way.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
A little bit of promoting on Twitter and a little bit of promoting on Nostr as well. Because I was putting a lot of memes, a lot of links.
Yeah. I need to up my Nostr game. I've dipped in a few times, but Twitter calls me back. X is just fast and full of.
Yeah, well, Twitter's way more active. It's got a lot more going for it. But Nostr, so what I've been doing lately, I've been posting every day a meme. I've got like an archive of like 8 years of Bitcoin memes. So I just post a meme every morning.
That's a good idea.
Sometimes people will just like zap me some sats.
Cool.
Sometimes I get zaps like every couple of days, and boom. I see it in my wallet of Satoshi. Zaps are coming in nice and slow.
That's probably a real good filter for doing stuff in the Bitcoin space, right? Being on Nostr, it's like automatically 100% of the audience is that.
For us noobs, can you guys explain what Nostr is?
Yeah, so Nostr, it's kind of the Twitter for Bitcoiners. That's a short way to saying it. Okay. But there's a little bit of more nuance. So in Twitter, what you got is you have an account that Elon Musk keeps your account. And basically, Elon owns your account and he lets you use it, right? So he can cancel your account if you're not a good boy. Nostr, instead of having an account, you have a crypto key. So you have a key. And no one can take away your account. So as long as you have your key and you control it, you can send posts on Nostr and no one can ever take it away from you. So it reverses how websites work. So instead of having accounts, you're the one who's in control of your key. But if you fuck up like an idiot and you lose your key, then you can't post as you anymore. You have to create another one.
And it's a protocol as well. Like the social network aspect of it is an implementation of that decentralized protocol. But yeah, like it could reverse the web, the nature of the internet. You could use it for everything the internet's used for, but like would flip a bunch of
kind of like torrents.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, very much.
Yeah, I get it.
So the key that you use for Nostr, you can use it on other websites. Like for example, on the Geyser.fund. So if you don't want to create an account on Geyser.fund, you can log in with your Nostr key, and that's your login. Yeah. So you can have the key for everything, and it's your account. It's not an account, but it's your key that follows you on all across these Nostr type sites.
It's cool. It works, and like it could be the way things work. It's just that there's the adoption problem, right? The network effect, where like the way we do it now is so ubiquitous that it's switching just seems like but we could change the internet could be a much different place. It'd be really interesting to see how the incentives play out differently, where that's the way the structure works. Yeah. Subject to sci-fi.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm muting because I'm eating and I didn't want you all to hear me slurp.
We appreciate that. You have no idea how much we appreciate.
I made some meatball soup for dinner. It's delicious.
Nice. Next thing you know, we hear.
Eat that. I'm looking at
lip smacking good.
Got Vietnamese food coming to me momentarily.
Oh, you got DoorDash?
Yeah. Uber Eats.
Have you seen all the drama that's happened around DoorDash lately?
No.
There's been three major news. So I think the last one was some woman didn't get a big enough tip, so she sprayed the food.
Oh. Yeah. Oh God.
There was a woman who pushed open the door, which wasn't well latched, and she went into the guy's apartment and filmed him, and he was like pants off, sleeping on his couch or something.
Oh shit.
So she filmed him and then went on TikTok saying he essayed her.
Oh God.
And on top of that particular incident, the order was a no contact delivery. She was just supposed to set it on the doorstep.
Yeah, it backfired.
Ring the doorbell or knock and walk away. That was
it really backfired on her. Now she's in court being sued for putting this guy's junk on TikTok. She got caught because
chicks will do anything for clicks.
Well, yeah, he had a Ring doorbell, so she was filmed pushing the door open. So like she made up some people are just dying to be victims. It's like they're just looking for that opportunity to be a victim, and then they're the center of attention. They can sue. It's sad to say because it really hurts the people in life that are really victims, because those people exist too.
It's almost like victimhood becomes a social status to them or something.
Yeah,
I guess that's why we have the term Oppression Olympics.
Was she black? And it was also a B&E, right? Breaking and entering.
No, she's not black. She was a white chick. Maybe it was a breaking. I don't know. I think it was the door was not well latched. That's the version I hear, but it's hard to know all the details. So yeah. And there was a third one I forget about, but there's all these kind of strange not TikTok, but DoorDash has been made the news lately.
Giving delivery drivers a bad name.
Yeah.
That's my line of work, so I wish they'd stop. Not DoorDash, but I mean, I've done delivery my whole life, delivery driver, and when you get a whole bunch of yahoos out there doing this kind of crap, I'm like, oh, please just stop.
I live in a condo building, and everybody gives the delivery the door code to be able to get in the building, and we've got just new people walking through every day, and it's like, well, I hope they're honest. We haven't ever really had a problem, but could be. Somebody tried to open my like condo door once. I was closed, and I stopped them at the door, but they were going to like deliver the groceries all the way inside. I'm like, no, man, leave it at the front.
Dude, I had a guy come into my apartment. I think it was like 6 or 7 a.m. So it's not the closing of bars. So I wake up and I hear like activity in my apartment. So I'm like, is it the cats? I hear a door close. The cats don't open and close doors, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I go toward the bathroom, and then I realize there's a dude in my bathroom. And I live in a weird apartment. There's only 2 apartments in my building, and you have to come up like 2 flights to get to mine. And mine is like a door all the way up some stairs. So you cannot accidentally come by my apartment, right? So some dude walk up 2 flights of stairs, a random apartment building, and I had like left the door unlocked because it was garbage day, and I went out, took out the garbage, and then lock it back. I never make that mistake again. It's some fucking French dude from France. Was there, and he was like, luckily he wasn't a threat. He was like all excuses. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he is French.
And he was like, he was just pissing in my bathroom. I'm like, get the fuck out of here before I fucking kick you down the stairs.
It sets my mind on that Larry the Cable Guy bit where he's like, I used to have a roommate till she found out I was living there.
Yeah.
Okay, Wrangler, I think I got a good sketch here. Let me show you where I'm at. Okay.
Cool.
So got Haley in the foreground. So these are just like the general shapes. But if you like it so far, I'm going to keep putting in the details. So
right.
Let me know if
maybe it's just the shaping and I'm misunderstanding. But you do know her arm is not inside the potato gun, right?
Oh no, I don't know that.
Oh, let me
bring up one of the drawings. I'll fix it. I'll fix that. See, that's why I validate with people early and often, especially in the beginning. Because late stage, there's never any problems, right? It's just details and finishing, but the early stage is super important. Okay, that's perfect. Let me bring her up here.
Yeah,
take a screenshot. Oops,
and there's that.
I lost it. Bring it back. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of this.
I try to take as long as possible before finishing.
Shut up. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, see her mom's badge number stamped into her gun there?
Oh, the 605.
Yep.
Okay.
Where is it? Where is the 605?
Oh, it's
Is it on the inside of the barrel?
It's on. I'm sitting here highlighting it with my cursor. You can't see my cursor.
No, you can't see I do the same thing, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I see it there. I see it right above the H.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah.
Yeah, because I drew her like Mega Man, like with the potato gun was an extension.
There's another one where you can see it. Yeah, she wears a gauntlet on her forearm, and the gun attaches to it. She kind of rolls her shoulder back and attaches the potato gun to a cradle inside the pack on the side of the pack, so she can attach and detach it. That's not. I guess that's not something you need to know for the drawing. It's just a little bit of lore, I guess.
The more you know. Okay. Yeah. I like this. This is becoming more relevant now.
So who's TJ Murphy? Is that you, sir? In the
That's
top corner
me
there?
here.
You're like a real professional comic book artist.
No, not at all.
Uh-oh.
Working on a big project.
Good to meet you, by the way. Omer Glitch. That's kind of wait. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I had a corporate career. I'm an artist now, is what I'm doing. And I'm working on a big project to make a rock opera monumentalizing the origin of Bitcoin as a romance.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I saw you have a YouTube channel, or
Yeah.
Fred showed me something about you, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Well, he's been on the show a couple of times.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, TJ. You're gonna send me that.
I haven't done any promotion of it. I've just been using it as a way to store and display video. But I've got a bit on there of the music that I've done for the rock opera and neural frames visualizations for it. So it's AI. You could use it as a dance party. It doesn't have narrative content really, but like it would work as a background. And I've got a couple like more closely edited videos that are the same stuff, but like with a little more narrative quality. I'm just learning all the tools and figuring out how to do all that stuff.
YouTube is great, dude. It's really good for networking, and it's almost the #1 social media app nowadays. Like, I meet so many people through YouTube now.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you like how Grok turns a potato gun into a flamethrower here? And then watch it goes from being mounted
to being a handheld gun. Yeah. Grok makes a lot of anytime you do something that's custom and that goes off the beaten path, Grok has a hard time kind of understanding it.
Yeah. God, give it context.
But I kind of get a kick out of this one that he did with your drawing, Fred, or that Grok did with your drawing.
Nah.
Completely changed your outfit in the flip.
Yeah, it changes the style of the eyes a little bit too. A little bit of style change.
Made her scar disappear. I should drop this one into Grok Imagine sometime soon and see what it does.
Yeah, I gotta send you a mid-resolution one.
I think this is the mid of the. Yeah,
that's low.
Since I'm on the more
that's
powerful
pixelated.
computer, I'm gonna see if I could drop the full res version into OBS here. I'll probably reject it, but screw it, I'll try anyway.
Man, I occasionally get back from Midjourney. It'll cancel the generation because it's like your prompt was okay, but the image that was coming back might not have met our community standards, or whatever. Like accidentally made porn.
Yeah, that's even. I think
I accidentally made porn. Like, yeah, sure, TJ.
I was just imagining what you would get out of that image. When I was like in college, walked into this shop on a street next to where I ate at restaurants and stuff, and it was a particular kind of gay porn shop. There was a bunch of comics of like postman and policeman gay stuff.
Okay.
Like, oh, all right, this is not the store I was looking for.
Does it look like you walked into the Blue Oyster and Police Academy?
Been a while since I've seen Police Academy.
It was the gay bar they accidentally kept ducking into for cover, and then everybody starts dancing and like, oh no.
Yeah, there's something like about that in Pee Wee as well. Like Pee Wee ends up in one of those bars too.
Man, I watched that movie recently. That's fucking surreal.
Dude, so interesting story about that. First of all, it was Tim Burton's first movie.
Oh yeah. That makes
Second of all,
I didn't even realize that was Tim Burton. Wow.
Yeah,
Paul Rubens. So he had a character that he like did skits with on the stage, right? and he wanted to turn it into a movie. So he bought the fucking book. I think I got it right here. I think it's Sid Field. So he bought a book on screenwriting. I think it's Sid Field's book on screenwriting.
Yeah.
And it's very formulaic, right? It's like
Yeah.
it breaks down all the, okay, so you got to have this happen here, and on this page you do this, and then you have to have like this event here. And we got Tank in the chat.
What's
Hey,
up,
Tank?
Tank Ferret?
Let me know if you want the link. I'll send you the link, and you can hop on if you want.
Yeah, we're short a weasel tonight.
So Paul Rubens took that book and followed it to the letter and wrote his
Paused
Pee Wee
it,
Herman script. And I think he won like an Academy Award for best screenplay
Interesting.
for Pee Wee Herman.
I'm gonna have to read this book. I read another screenplay writing book recently, and I find the formula really useful as a way of structuring things.
Yeah, there's a couple of good ones out there. I have a few. I love screenwriting because it's so close to comics. Obviously, comics are oh, he wants the link. I'll send you the link, Tank. So comics are a little bit different, but once you understand the nuance, then you can make the adaptation from screenplay to comic book. But like a comic screenplay, a comic script, and a screenplay are very, very close because it's both visual storytelling.
Yeah.
In fact, the storyboarding in film is so similar to making a comic, isn't it?
Yeah, when you do a storyboard, now all the panels are the same size because there's the size of the screen that you're going to be projecting on. So there's minor differences like that. I sent you the link, Tank. You can hop on if you want.
I imagine it would be useful for either thing. Like they might have a common ancestor, you know, as I'm trying to work this kind of thing out myself. I'm seeing you could take it in different directions and which thing you wanted to emphasize.
Yeah, well, a lot of people make comics in order to do a movie later on as well. Because it's a great way to see visually the story, right? You can you have all the same elements like composition, and it doesn't cost anything. Like there's no CGI costs, there's no special effects costs. You can draw an explosion on your page, and you don't have to get like you don't have to get permits. You don't have to get explosive material. Like you don't have to. A lot of things you save money on doing a comic book.
You are your own pyrotechnics technician.
Find your inner pyrotechnician.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got her. Let me show you where I'm at, Wrangler. But I think I got her weapon. Hold on. Drag, drop. Come on, StreamYards. Here we go. Look at this.
We're all grown up now.
She's lagging a little bit. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her muscles are a little bit too big. That's the side effect of drawing superheroes.
I guess she went back to the 80s and she's got them shoulder pads.
Well, I'll smooth it out. I'll smooth it out. When I put her clothes on and stuff, I'll smooth it out. But this is the general idea. So so far so good.
Yeah.
Cool. So are they wearing the same clothes that they are as kids on your cover, or do they have like different outfits?
Sort of, a little bit different. Haley still wears the coveralls. She still has the purple bandana.
Okay, that's cool.
But she now wears instead of the orange and yellow horizontal striped shirt, she now has a orange and yellow plaid flannel that she wears underneath that.
Okay, so she's got.
I was going to say an orange bikini top.
Oh, and it's not that kind of show. It's not that kind of book.
Yeah. Elizabeth is now a hunter, so you know how the hunters are, how they dress.
And she talks like this
with Pledge.
Well, he's done the hunter's outfit twice. Once here with Sabrina.
Oh.
And once here,
so Elizabeth has got the hunter outfit.
Yep, and once here with Reggie Stewart.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I got you.
A hunter's outfit. She doesn't have the swords and everything. Those are personal items to Sabrina.
Hold on, let me zoom you in here.
But I mean, she does have the integrated harness and the tactical belt and everything. She's got the blades on the arm like Sabrina does.
Cool. So
Which
Tank, I sent you the link. Let me know if you did. Hold on. Tank, let me know if you didn't get the link, because it might be a Twitter chat bug, because if the link doesn't, if you didn't get the link from me, I'll have Omer send it or something.
Sure.
Oh, and excuse me for just 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay. So she's got the hunter suit. I got
Yep.
you.
Yeah, she does have the blades and stuff, like the ones on the throwing blades on the arm. Elizabeth does have those, and in fact, the Fordriva blade that Sabrina's holding, you originally designed that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she has one of those in a thing somewhere on her outfit.
But she's got size in her hand, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And the bolt pistol on her hip too.
Bolt pistol on her hip. Right. Oh, this is going to be right here.
You designed the bolt pistol originally too, I think, right?
Did I? Yeah, I think so.
Let me get back to. Yeah, Reggie's holding one right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not showing up well on the portrait. The portrait.
No, but
version.
as long as I know where to look, because I have all those images on my hard drive, so that's cool. I think I got the gist of it. And so, what hairstyles do they each have?
Haley has the
Same
Dutch
same
braided pigtails.
So she has two pigtails.
Yeah. Let me see here.
All right, gentlemen, I got to get myself some dinner here.
Sounds good, TJ. Thanks for
hanging with us, man. It was
yeah.
fun.
Hold on, let me make you big while you say your goodbye here.
Really cool hanging out with you. Awesome seeing the artistic process happening live.
Always a pleasure, man.
Thanks for letting me talk about my thing, The Bounty of Satoshi. You can find the lookbook on Amazon, The Bounty of Satoshi, and there's a songbook as well that's got chord sheets in it that you can play on guitar and you can sing along with, and it works. It's pretty good. I'll be, as I get the video stuff together, I'm going to have a social media campaign. I got to figure out Noster and Twitter and get it promoted. And the goal next year is to perform this on a stage in El Salvador.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
The Bitcoin Historico, they put this conference on at the National Palace. This is the place. to make it happen.
Nice.
All right. Great talking with you.
Awesome,
Nice to
TJ.
meet you.
All right, have a great New Year, man. Hopefully we see you again soon.
Have a great
Yeah,
New
New
Year.
Year.
Keep me in the loop with all your social media stuff, and whenever you got to launch, hit me up and we'll promote it as much as we
good.
can on here, man.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Great talking with you. Good night.
Take care, man. Talk to you
Have
soon.
a great night.
All right. Okay. How do I come on, StreamYards? Okay. This is weird. Okay, this one. Not this one. This layout. All right, let me bring Omer back on the spotlight here for a bit. There we go. Oh, you're drawing
I got 'em too.
Haley and Elizabeth. Did you just start this now, or
No, I had sketched it out a while back. Yeah,
Okay,
because I told Wrangler I was going to draw him for him, and I thought I had already finished it, and I thought I colored it already, but I guess I jumped over to your characters because your campaign was coming to a close, so I was trying to promote you, and I could have swore I had another Haley, but I don't know. I have so much artwork now. I'm where's this? Where's that? And I actually mailed some stuff off to people, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, you do the most fan
So-
art for people I've ever seen. Like I've never seen someone do as much fan art as you.
Well, it's trying to promote, right? Like trying to push people's books and get them subs and things like that. You know, it's. I think it's important, right? Like,
I
you
would
gotta
love a
give
sub
And
right
you
back,
now.
right?
do it
Like,
well,
it's-
dude, and with such enthusiasm.
you have. This is a it's a visual and a auditory medium, right? So you have to try to make a presence of some kind. You can't always be fuddy-duddy, right? Like you gotta sometimes get excited, you know, enunciate, project, laugh a little, you know. I try to just, you know, I think the main thing is I try to just have a laugh and try to have a good time on stream so that other people can kind of enjoy that.
And it
And kinda
really
get
does
out of
show,
their-
dude.
Thanks, man.
Just
Just trying to.
when you're on there doing your stream and then you're in your element, and we could tell you're just having a good time.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to, you know, if somebody could have a smile for the day or a silly laugh because I said something stupid, or that's enough, you know. Like I just, life is hard, you know, and I people don't come to the internet and listen to me bitch about my problems, you know. I'm not here for that either. So I just want to have fun, make cool art, and if someone says, "Oh man, that's cool," then cool, you know. But I had somebody the other day say I'm mid, so that was funny. I was like, I started roasting them, and I think they left and they got mad. But it was funny though. Like you gotta lean into it, right? Because you're gonna get roasted. There's gonna be trolls, and not everybody likes you, and you know there's haters out there.
What do you mean not everybody likes you? What is this?
There's people out there, so but you gotta roll with it. You gotta have fun with it, and can't let
There's
it get
people
to
who
you.
have bad taste.
Yeah, there's
It,
that.
it
too,
happens. It happens.
Yeah.
What is this?
So you just gotta have fun, man.
You do.
Because if
That's a
you're not
good
having
attitude.
fun, it's not worth doing, you know.
Well, it's going to start to feel like work.
Well, there's that, yeah. Yeah.
And if there's a reason why we're out here making comics on the internet, it's because we're trying to avoid work. Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, yes, sir.
At least the old traditional standard. I mean, because let's be honest, comics is work as well.
Right.
But we're here because we enjoy it, because we love it, because we want to
Right.
challenge ourselves and we want to do something we're proud of.
Yeah, and you know the idea and the work model has changed. It can change, and the internet's allowed that to happen, you know. I mean, look at all these e-thoughts. They don't do anything. They just make millions.
You have a lot of thoughts about e-thoughts.
Dude, I'm so
He says, "Look at all these e-thoughts," because he likes looking at e-thoughts.
Clearly.
clearly. I just like the proliferation of the vagina and the boobies, like on the internet, and like the OF pages is so astounding to me, and the sheer number one, like Amaranth, her stats in the sense of wealth being made of people just giving her money, like blows my mind away. You know, she's worth like $500 million, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but she
just
has
like-
red hair, though.
I mean, she doesn't have a soul. That's why she takes everyone's money. Oh shit.
Yeah, Frederick, when you want a visual aid for Haley's hairstyle,
Yes, please.
I got something queued up.
Oh,
Is it Amaranth?
No,
oh, we got Tank here. I didn't even notice you were here, Tank.
what's up, Tank?
What's
He's
up,
drawing in the
everybody?
backstage.
What's
Hold on, let me bring
What's up,
Tank on
Tank?
for a second here.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't. Okay, so I'll just
There he
remove this
is.
for a quick second there, so we can say hello to our friend Tank.
What's up,
it's the
everybody?
Revenant chick.
How
All
you
right.
doing, sir?
Yeah.
Ooh,
doing
she's
good.
she means business.
Goddamn dog. Hold on, I gotta go kick the dog out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I'm going to go kick the dog.
Yeah.
Hold on, everybody. I gotta go kick my dog.
He's like,
Hey,
take notes, Hassan. This is how it's done.
I don't need no shock collar. I just kicked the dang dog.
The dog has figured out how to open the door.
that's crazy, dude.
What? They've become
Yeah.
conscious.
Yes, it's become self-aware.
It's a sentient dog.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
shout this out for my homie here, Tank. Tank is
What's up?
17 subscribers away from 500.
Oh shit!
Let's get the boy to 500. So when he comes back to full streaming capabilities, it's not something he has to worry about. All he's got to do is put in the time for the watch hours, and our homie can get monetized.
Appreciate it, buddy.
That sounds
Dude,
good, man.
he's so close. There's so many people that are so close that I'm trying to help right now.
Oh,
He's like,
hold on.
yes, let's do it.
7 away from what number?
500.
From
I thought the
500.
number was 1,000.
No, it's 500
well,
now.
Yeah, it's 500 subs and 33,000 watch hours for
Yep.
the first tier. But there is another tier that's 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. But
That's
either
for
one.
ad monetization. But to get super chats, you need 500.
Yeah, for the ad monetization. Well, it's not really ad monetization, Tank. It's it allows you to do like brand deals, and it's not necessarily like it's not like internet ad deals like you can do on your channel for brands. It's like
Right.
a major brand deal. Like that's what it's for. So you get put into this like Google ad brand deal if you want to.
Okay.
You could have
Yeah, and
Tank
that-
Ferret
that-
cereals, Saturday morning cereals.
But
That's right.
then your channel has to be squeaky clean. Like you can't cuss at all. Like
Oh,
if you do
Have
that.
have
You'll never get
100%
that
of
over.
your.
Yeah, I know. I never.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
I don't even think I could get that. And how often do you even hear me cuss?
Yeah, almost never. Like maybe once I've heard you.
Yeah, here and there, I get one
Yeah.
that slips out. But I mean,
Yeah.
and that's not just on stream. That's off stream. I've cleaned up my trucker's mouth quite a bit over the years.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never heard you talk like foul mouth at all, Wrangler. You've always.
Oh, I
been-
used to be very foul mouthed.
Well, you've changed. That was before I. knew
Now
you
I'm
were-
just foul.
Quack.
We, so Wrangler, did we get you some subs? You're 3 away from 200, and I was trying to push you the other day to get to 200. So
It did. It went up to 201 and then it dropped back down. So I don't know what that was all about. I got a few new subs and pissed a couple old
That's
ones
because
off, I
Omer.
guess.
That's because Omer went to sleep, and then you lost all your subs.
Yes,
Omer,
those subs were sustained by Omer being on the air. As soon as he went off the air, they disappeared.
It's
I
Omer's
was
high
gonna go-
energy is what's keeping our subs up. There's nothing else.
Maybe it was my they didn't like my Metroid playthrough, so they unsubbed. I don't know.
I was going to say something a little more Eldrick that when Omer dreams, he eats your subs.
oh, that's
Omer,
so
you're just-
mean.
That's how he
Omer, you're
sustains
just
himself.
5 away from 800.
How many?
5.
5. All right, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Just
you. whoever
5 more to 800. I want to see you hit that tonight.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be
I
awesome.
don't think I
great.
have forgotten about the grinding on YouTube. Like I've stopped YouTubing the past couple of weeks because I had to get shit done. But
Mhm.
starting next year, I'm getting back to that grind that we were doing. Like
Yeah,
all those-
dude.
yeah.
I need to get my computers back up and running, the main one, because I've been doing the phone thing and I'm still grinding, but it makes it so much harder, dude. I'm just like
yeah.
I could be more efficient, you know.
But you got to get people to
Right.
Ko-fi you for a new computer.
Well, I got Hal here. He's gonna send me one. I need to send him a couple of bucks that I made. But so I managed to pull off the screen on this thing.
Good
So
job.
I got it separated. I just need to make
Uh-huh.
sure. I'm gonna watch a couple more videos. Let's see, so it's separated there, and I just need to watch a video or two to make sure I split the ribbons, take the ribbons apart correctly, so I can totally move the screen off. You see it there, and then I can go ahead and I don't know, move the battery out because the battery is expanded. You see the battery there? It's
That's not good. I think it might be pregnant. What did you do to your tablet, Homer?
Dude,
I overheated the baby too much.
Did you
it's all that
impregnate it?
corn. It's all that corn from the
Clearly.
thoughts.
Clearly.
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 Shit. Oh, man.
As anyone can see.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, last night, as soon as everybody dropped off the show, I hit the credits of the game. I finished it like seconds after everyone dropped off. I'm like,
Sure you did. Sure you did.
Well,
well, let me go back and watch the replay. You just slide right up to the end. James hung out with me, and it was probably one of the best endings to a show ever because James is sitting there going, "We're done. What are you all still doing here out there? Change the channel or something. Go away."
It's awesome. Dude, I gotta draw you a really badass Samus and send it to you with this artwork at some point. Wrangler.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, since you really love that character. And I love drawing her because she's sexy as hell.
Which character?
Samus?
Oh, Samus. Yeah.
Or Samus? I don't know how you pronounce it.
Samus.
I say Samus.
Samus Aran.
Yeah,
Samus.
Metroid chick.
the Metroid chick. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've drawn her once before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to pull that piece out. See, where do I have that piece? Let me see if I can find it right now. It'd be fun to show you.
All right, let me bring up Wrangler's hairstyles here so we can.
Yeah.
Have
I'll
a
be back,
look-see.
guys. Let me see if I can find that piece.
I mean, you're still here. You're just on the side.
Yeah. All right. See on the right side over here, her hairstyle.
Yes.
It's called the Dutch braid.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
and
this
I don't know
is,
if you can
this is
see
Haley.
it. That's how her hair is now.
Haley or
as an
Elizabeth?
adult. That's Haley.
Haley. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
and
she
I don't
doesn't
know
have.
if
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it because it's through the screen share and it's probably smaller on yours. But she still has a hint of her bangs there. She got the bangs. Haley's always got the bangs hanging over. Let's see here. That over on this one, it's a little more pronounced. The bangs that hang
Okay.
down.
Yeah. Because I got our bangs here drawn a little bit, but she's got some braids on the side as well. Yeah. Okay. I got you. What about Elizabeth?
Elizabeth's a lot simpler. She's got a ponytail and it hangs down like halfway down her back between her, down just below her shoulder blades.
Okay, well now she's jump kicking, so it's gonna be a little bit.
Gonna be a little bit of dynamic hair movement there.
Yeah. That's gonna be nice. Love that. Very abstract, like long hair is very abstract to draw. It's very fun.
Yeah, Omer, if you look at the screen, I'll show you what I play when something pisses me off from Samus. Ready? Boom.
Hold on, I can make you big here. StreamYards is a little bit slow. Like if further in we get into the show, the harder it gets to manage StreamYards.
Yeah, it's weird. You try and drag a panel to swap them, and it just won't quite cooperate.
Now it's trying to download the dictionary. I don't need dictionary. Stupid Macintosh.
Oh God.
That's the one thing like that keeps popping up, and you never ever need is the fucking dictionary.
Not their dictionary.
Okay, here we go. I play this as a short video on the stream a lot. Here we go. Boom. Pissed off Samus.
Yeah,
I love that. She's got the switch right there.
and it's more and more relevant every day.
It does. Especially since now they're trying to turn Samus into a troon.
Into a what?
Troon.
Transsexual.
Oh, I debunked that so freaking hard.
Oh yeah, no, it's total BS. That's why I say they're trying to turn Samus into one. And it's like, because once again, patriarchy for the win. This is why I say men are better than women, even at being women.
Well, yeah, because we win Women of the Year awards when they
And we're breaking all the women's records as women. So,
And I don't think anyone can accuse me of woman hating. All my main characters that I absolutely love that I write for are women. So
right. No, it's a fallacy when they say, "Oh, you don't like women." And it's like, yeah. You're so full of it, dude. I don't like women. That's how I ended up with 6 kids.
trying to start your own ethnicity.
Yeah, I guess. Keep in mind that my sons are stepsons. So yeah, I guess it's, this is, I would call it Irish retribution, since we can't really do the colonizing kind of thing, considering we were colonized. So potato famine happened not because the Irish had bad potatoes or anything of the sort. It's because the English wanted corn. Go look it up.
So Wrangler, that makes me want to ask you: is the Haley's gun an Irish potato gun?
Yes.
It's a New England potato gun.
Ooh, even tastier.
Yeah, until you realize New England potatoes are just the rocks in the way of your gardening when you're trying to till the land.
Don't tell people. This is how we sort them out.
This is how we end up with strong teeth, or my strong tooth.
This is how we engineer Thompson's teeth, the only teeth strong enough to eat other teeth.
Damn dog. All right, this is cool. I'm liking this, Wrangler. I'm liking the whole process. Let me show you where I'm at.
Yes, please.
StreamYards. Activate drawing.
Activate drawing. Go. Hey, this is.
Oh, there's a lag. I'm moving the paper, but it lags a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. Like the further I get into the show, the more it kind of like lags. I got to change my ice pack for the computer and
boo this StreamYard. Boo it.
Yeah, we're about to close off the show in a few minutes. But I got the general layout. Send me the references of the potato guns and the drawing.
They're already in your DMs.
Nice. I'll be working on this this week then.
Because you probably forgot. You asked me to send them to you before, so I sent them, and then
but I hadn't started on the sketch.
So if you go back to your DMs and scroll up like a week, you'll see them.
If you scroll up like a weakling, you'll find them.
Yeah, not a weakling, like
no, I know
time period. Going back in time.
I will do, man. I will do. I think we're up to a good start.
Let me double check that and make sure I'm. Yeah, I got some. I sent you a bunch of pictures, so they're up there.
Nice.
Don't be,
including a couple of hair examples and the whole 9 yards. Is zoom in on the potato gun.
Cool. So I'll flesh out the potato gun and the suits and the hair, and I'll send you updates by photo, and you can validate it. And if we're heading in the right direction, I'll get started on the inking. She'll be ready 2026.
Yay!
Awesome. I've never felt so confident with a due date.
I have no room to talk.
Yeah. And as cool as the ponytail looks, bummer is her hair isn't that long for Elizabeth.
You want to shorten it up like this?
Yeah, like if it was just hanging down, if she wasn't in motion and the hair was just hanging down, it would be down between the lower end of her shoulder blades.
Yeah.
Don't know why I just did that.
I got to exaggerate a little bit. You can't be too accurate.
Got to get crazy with it. Get funky with that cheese whiz.
Yeah. Oh, I got to add cheese whiz. You got to remind me. Okay.
Cheese whiz.
I like the composition.
I was addicted to that back in the 80s.
Oh, dude, my dad still eats the cheese. I knew a guy who lived in front of the manufacturing plant that makes cheese whiz. And the sign in front, I think they changed it, but it used to say edible oils and paste.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Pure garbage.
Oh, got to be careful at the grocery store too. My dad and I were at the grocery store yesterday, and we went to grab a few slices. They have like prepackaged cheese that they sliced up at the deli that day,
Mm.
and we were grabbing one, and I stopped. I'm like, oh wait, this says cheese product.
Yep.
All the others say cheese. This one bin said cheese product. I'm like, you sneaky bastards! What the
Yeah,
heck?
and it has to say that because of the American Cheese Act.
Yeah. And when you take pictures now, you say cheese product.
But no joke, the American Cheese Act, that's where we get the term American cheese. 1903. American cheese was so bad. Like there are editorial cartoons and whatnot from the time that show them like putting, sawdust and head cheese and cheese. And this was not an exaggeration. This was actually happening. This wasn't just an
And nobody
editorial
thought
cartoon.
anything of it at the time, for the most part.
Yeah. And then they would market it as all American, this cheese. And we were a laughingstock internationally. And people were getting sick.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't no cheese in that cheese. It was oil, sawdust.
It still happens too.
Yeah.
A few years back, I got a big bag of shredded cheese. I'm like, I don't know why this is cheaper than the others, but I'll take it.
Oh no!
It was cheddar. I melted cheese on my stuff, ate it, and I got sick. I thought I just had a touch of something. A couple days later, went and made something else with that cheese. An hour later, I was puking. I'm like, what's going on? And then the next time I reached in the fridge to grab that, I realized it said cheddar flavored imitation cheese. I'm like, oh, now I know. That's why it was so cheap.
Yeah, the cheapest we'll go is the Kraft single slices for the kids.
And even those are mostly oil.
Yeah, they're mostly oil. But
not the good oils either.
No, but the kids.
They're the translucent oil, the transchanger oils.
Transmission oil.
That's the cheese that'll turn the frickin' frogs gay.
Yep.
Right. Oh,
so
dude,
I found it. I found my Samus piece.
Oh,
Samus.
Hold on. Let me blow you up here. Boom.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
See
Look
there?
at that, dude. That's great.
Oh, that's sort of like
in her Zero suit.
Yeah. So me and a couple of buddies, we were at a couple of cons, and over the years, I would take these 3 sheets, and I'd pass them around to different people, and in the hopes of making like a donation piece of art for like some kind of charity or something at some point. Mm-hmm. So I take these pieces with me, and I'll have other people like draw stuff. And this one was all Nintendo. So these are all Nintendo characters. And
nice.
Different artists would draw.
Now you're going to get sued.
It was a charity for e-thoughts, folks.
No. This was This is just for fun, so that like if there was an event where they're doing something for fighting cancer at the con or whatever, we could give them this piece of art and they can sell it. But I wanted to get it filled up, right? So that was the plan.
That actually looks freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Bowser. Who's the guy in the back with the mask? Yeah, you got
this
Toad.
guy here.
No, that's Ganon.
This is Ganon, right?
Oh, that's Ganon.
I forget who this bird guy is. It's one of the
Falco.
Oh, that's from the 3D spaceship game.
Yeah,
is that from Star
Fox?
Yeah.
So we got Toadstool, and then this is a ghost from. What is the ghost from? Was
that Kirby?
Zelda? Could be Kirby.
I thought it was Kirby at first, but it's not quite. It might be Boo.
The Mario, Boo from
Mario.
Boo.
Yeah. So these were all. This was a
King Bowser Koopa right there in the middle, dude. He came out awesome.
Yeah, Bowser's really good.
Yeah, this is my buddy Alex. Yeah, and then this is my buddy Ren, and this is my nephew Diego. But I inked the front one, and my buddy Ren inked the back one back here for him. So we kind of cleaned it up. He was only like 11 years old when he sketched sketched this out, and we cleaned it up, made it look awesome. And then
Well, you did. Good job.
and then we did one for, I forget what character for games these are. I think these are from Panda. What's the name of that movie?
Kung Fu Panda?
Kung Fu Panda. I think these are characters from that. I can't really
Panda
remember.
Pool. It's like Deadpool, but it's Panda Pool.
Yeah, so I don't remember where these characters are from.
No, those maybe they're World of War. They look World of Warcraft looking.
Oh yeah, maybe it's World of Warcraft. Yeah.
The
So-
night elf on the end kind of
And
gives
then,
it away.
Yeah, I
Combined to the
don't
panda.
don't know that universe.
And then
It's
this
an
is a
interesting one, actually. It's actually, it's one of those things that where the lore and the story and the world building kind of go overshadowed because that movie that was made didn't even touch it. They tried to make the orcs out to be like these good guys who are just they just got a raw deal, because the evil. And it's like, well, that's part of the truth, but there's a cultural connotation in there as well. Orcs are assholes.
This
Oh,
was
looks
a
a
Street
Street Fighter?
Fighter on. Yeah, and these were all just a bunch of all the chicks. We were just gonna do all the chicks on here.
Yeah, there you go.
So
All right.
yeah, pretty fun stuff. But yeah, I was really, really happy about my Samus. I thought she came out pretty sexy.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, she came out great.
So
She's one of the all-time greats video game characters.
oh yeah, for sure. So
I
have to make sure.
often refer to her as the first lady of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to make sure I do something just as good as that for you, Wrangler. It'll be fun.
Awesome.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, send me a turnaround. I'll add you to the ready rack because I'm gonna need to take breaks from time to time and draw things that I'm not obligated to draw. Otherwise, I might go crazy.
I turn around to who?
Oh, the character he's drawing.
Haley Star and Bad Kitty from his
Yeah.
novel.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a turnaround. You don't have a turnaround, do you?
No, I don't have any
What?
turnabout sketches.
All right. Well, then send me the best details you can. I'll whip you up a turnaround.
Oh, dude, seriously, that's awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good idea, Tank. Yeah. Fuck
I'll
yeah.
whip you up a turnaround, and I'll call it an ad piece. Because, gosh, man, I always ask for turnarounds, and guess what? Ain't nobody got them.
Mhm.
Dude, I got to show you this tank. I've been
Yeah.
making turnarounds.
Oh, hold on. I got to make sure that I've got my special pants on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but you've seen the glitch turnarounds, right? I've sent you the glitch
Yeah.
turnarounds, right?
Yeah. No, those are
I've
great.
got them too. Why does he bring up the dictionary every time I try to drag my freaking screen? Are you retarded,
Those things
Apple?
suck, dude.
Are you freaking retarded?
Yeah.
I gotta-
First complaints I'm hearing from the Apple people. They're
And
starting
there's
to
things
come
that
out.
you can't even uninstall with Apple, like the fucking chess game. I don't need a chess game on my MacBook.
Yeah, bloatware.
I got a real fucking chess. Okay, so here's the first one, and obviously
So
StreamYard's
bad.
lag. So this is the Ratel turnaround.
Hell yeah. See, that's what I like
Yeah.
to see, man.
It's not all complete, it's almost all the way there. And here's the resume turnaround.
Holy shit! Look at that ass.
Don't look at that ass if you're not over the age of 18.
Oh jeez.
Here's Toxic. He's almost there. So my plan is to scan them and then print them out blue line and then do variants of the clothing. It's like, especially in the case of Black Medusa, I didn't do any of her hair or outfit because obviously she's got the Rasta version and then she's got the snakehead version. So I'm going to scan this and do variations. But yeah, I've been taking your advice and doing turnarounds.
Good.
Yeah, I get the funny feeling that Toxic is going to become a much more popular character than you anticipated.
Dude, he is already very popular.
Turn
Some people like him
around.
better than
Ratel.
Ratel. Yeah.
And even though I don't know the storyline yet overall, I am already seeing Toxic and Ratel as like a duo, a package deal.
Oh yeah.
So I hope he's not someone who's getting off in like early episodes or something.
No, dude. He's like he's going to be in every comic.
Awesome.
He's like a very important kind of almost sidekick because he's the real
guy in the chair.
Well, so my attitude with Toxic has always been he's a trucker, and the truckers in Canada are the real heroes, right?
That's right.
So Ratel is the superhero of the comic book, but Toxic represents the real life heroes in the story.
See, I got your dictionary right here.
Let's bring
Sits
it up.
Sits right at my desk.
See, Apple.
1977.
Oh,
back in-
nice. Because I want to
Webster's-
start collecting dictionaries of different years because
Oh yeah, you
they
can watch
change the
the.
definition, they tweak them bit
Mhm.
by bit through the years, and then when
Yeah.
they do that, it changes laws. Which
It
is
does.
Apple, we
insane.
don't need you anymore, Apple. You and your dictionaries and your chess games.
It changes laws. Holy cow! What?
Yeah.
Because the definition of a word, because
Yeah.
they write a law, and those words that they used to write it all have definitions.
Yep.
But when
Yeah.
they slowly change the definitions over years, they go back and reinterpret the law, saying no, it really means this because
Yeah.
they're playing freaking
Yeah.
semantic games.
they
to
can
get
do
the
it-
outcome they want.
They can do it in
Yeah.
now, so
Corey,
if you go back to how you doing, Corey? You're a little bit late,
What's
but
up, Corey?
better late than never, my
Morning.
friend. Nice to see you. Yeah, if you go back to the Bush and Biden,
Yep.
like when they were debating during the election,
Yeah.
they went in and changed the definition of words that Biden was using live during the debates
Yeah.
on
What?
yeah, on the online dictionaries. So
Sure.
the meaning of what Biden said was backed up by people who were editing the dictionary.
And that's
Oh my
what,
God.
and
What?
like, dude, dictionaries are important, man, because look, if you don't understand a term or a word,
Sure.
how can you understand what the hell you're reading, right? I always get on my students about this. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean students of all kinds, not just my kids, but you know, I'm a big proponent, like understand the material. And if you don't understand the words, and you know what the real monsters are, I'll show you. Well, you want to see a real monster, an ultimate evil?
Don't pull out your pee-pee.
Oh no, that's just a little evil. Emphasis on the little.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Let's see. OD, OF.
Well, I have a
Here we
dictionary
go.
that I've had since I was like in 8th grade.
Of.
Go ahead.
I can't
The
read that.
word-
That's too small, Tank.
No, hold on. The word of. No, I'm just bringing it up on screen for the nerds.
Oh, shit.
Let's see here. OF of. How many definitions? Oh, this one's real light. This is only 12. So that's only 12 definitions. 12 definitions for the word of.
OF, as in only.
Oh, yeah.
OF.
Is
Yeah, no, the
OnlyFans one of
real-
them?
Dude, the real monsters are the 2 and 3 letter words. Those, like, you'll think, oh, I know that word. Oh, I totally know that word. And it's like, no, you don't. Like, there are some of them have upwards of 26 definitions.
That's
Like-
hardcore, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
And
the
the
little
same-
2 and 3 letter words.
what's weird is
same-
trying to define them without the use of the word itself.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's
Mhm.
the key. Like, I
Yeah.
always like I have my kids when we look up a word in the dictionary.
Yeah, it's like a choose your own
immediately-
adventure book because you have to find this
Yeah.
word and then find that word.
Mhm.
Oh God, no! Word chains are the worst.
Yeah.
But and that's a sign that your dictionary is too high speed for you, and you know it's okay. It's okay.
You got to backtrack and,
And,
everything. It's a word
Go
search
get a
mania.
simpler dictionary.
You have to-
Macmillan's Children's Dictionary is, and like I've had adults like look at me like, dude, as like I'm insulting them. I'm like, no, dude. If you get stuck, dude, get the Macmillan's Children's Dictionary is fucking wonderful. American Heritage Dictionary. If you live in North America, United States, Canada, and Mexico, and you speak of the English, this is where you're going to find your proper terminology.
And
especially if you're looking at idioms.
you have to watch out for your Bibles as well, because they take out
Lord, yeah.
verses. I took a note right on this Batman piece. Check out Matthew 17:21. It's been edited out of your Bible. I did it
What
on my
about
mom.
fasting and prayer for healing?
Yes.
Yeah.
For healing and getting rid of demonic possession, I believe.
Yeah, no, and what's the big thing that that big pharma is trying to destroy right now? Oh, intermittent fasting, ketosis and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they hate that.
Yeah, because that's gonna get people not dependent upon their pills, dude.
And they want people to avoid things like red meat, one of the basic primary foods the human body runs on.
Yeah, your brain doesn't run without proper proteins and fats. Like, your brain is made of fat, dude. You need...
Dude, we talked about it the other day when they created what's it called? It's that TV dinner, A Hungry Man.
Oh God, yeah.
Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak was proven that the protein in the meat helped people get healthier faster.
And it turns out the gravy is super good for you too, because the wheat has
the tallow from the beef.
Yeah, the tallow from the beef and the wheat in the flour from the gravy has been broken down, and like it's all assimilatable. Just like it's really funny. I laugh at the guys who are like, "Oh, don't use the microwave; it destroys the molecular structure of the proteins." And it's like,
it does.
Actually, no. Eggs. Eggs in the microwave are the most digestible, the most efficient way to get your egg protein outside of raw is microwaved. So it turns out the McMuffin is secretly good for you.
I prefer my eggs over easy and then breaking the yolk over buttered toast.
Yeah, they say
but I do make McMuffins at home from scratch.
They say the same thing with cholesterol. Like, cholesterol is apparently good for fighting against cancer.
Cholesterol is the precursor to every necessary hormone your body makes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And they call it
then
bad.
why is my cholesterol so high?
Because your body's trying to produce stuff to compensate for any issues you got going on.
But
the high cholesterol is not the cause of the problems. The high cholesterol is our body's reaction to the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have high cholesterol, guys.
Another thing I can't stand is, you have high blood pressure. We need to take your blood pressure down. Wait, why is it high? Because the body's having trouble getting blood to a certain area, so I had to increase the pressure to get it there. So they put you on stuff to bring your blood pressure back down, and now you're dizzy. Gee, I wonder why.
Well, it makes the problem worse, right? So figuring out what the problem is.
Yeah, it never solved the problem to begin with.
Because they want to sell you more pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these pharmaceuticals are absolute lifesavers in the right
absolutely.
moment. I'm not going to sit here and say, every little pill or pharmaceutical treatment is bad. No, I'm not a doctor. I just research a lot of stuff and wear.
You're not a doctor?
You can trust me.
Why do I have you as my co-host on my comic book and medical advice show if you're not a doctor?
well, I play one on YouTube.
That's close.
Nice.
No, it's funny, man. A lot of biochemistry advances have been made, and you've got doctors. Actually, like, you got everything from like chiropractors to nurse practitioners. Of course, chiropractors are often snake oil salesmen. I mean, there are a few good ones out there, but most of them snake oil.
Yeah, I've begun to one who just snap, crackle, pop, see ya, and it changed nothing. And now I go to one that makes a big difference.
Yeah,
I need a snake oil salesman because my snake is low on snake oil right now.
Oh, see that? There we go.
Oh, so are you, Wrangler? Are you going to Mama San's massage parlor? Is that?
No,
oh, dude, she cracks me up. Sorry, the fruit was so low.
How could you not pluck it?
Yeah.
How could I not
buy their
sup?
fruits?
Yeah.
How could I not sup?
No, just try to be funny, guys.
No, see, that was great.
It was
That's what
perfect.
we're here for, man. I mean,
All right.
you can't all like you hit and miss. I mean, you gotta. If you're not
Yeah.
failing, you're not trying. You know.
Yeah.
Right. You know, hey, we're here to prove that looks and smells aren't everything. Sometimes you got to put in a little bit of effort.
Yeah. Right.
It's okay to be funny.
Yeah. It's okay to disparage women too. They need to know their place.
I figure fair is fair because women disparage men left, right, and center with no shame.
Oh, yeah. No kidding. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's like,
good.
you want equality? Fine, we'll disparage you right back.
Yeah, no, dude. Everybody
That's a
wants
good
equal
point.
treatment until they're treated equally.
Yeah.
And now we're all equally douchebags. You happy?
Right.
You
You're
got what you
all-
wanted.
Like when I'm angry at my kids, I go, "You're all equally worthless," and they laugh. Right? It breaks the tension because I know I don't disparage them.
Right.
But at that point, they know that they're being assholes, and I didn't have to say it.
That's
Like,
funny.
and then they're like, "Okay, all right, Dad, we'll do the thing." Like they snap out of it.
I'm sorry for being such a crybaby.
Because it's so out of place if I say something like that. Because I never say anything disparaging to them. Like, if I did say it seriously, they wouldn't take me seriously at this point. I've already ruined it.
Okay. So yeah, what I'm doing here, you know, there's like that myth that you know, the closer to the camera, the more detailed, and the more detailed you're supposed to get. It's like no. The closer to the focal point. Cameras don't focus always on what's in front. So that's why I'm kind of simplifying and whatnot the guns in the foreground, because they're not supposed to draw the attention.
What do you?
I've actually heard somebody critique. The artwork was awesome, but
Mhm.
somebody critiqued the scene, saying there's too much detail on the faces of the people, the bystanders, and stuff. It's taken away from where it's supposed to focus on the main character in the center. I'm like,
Yeah, that could be a very valid critique, because if it causes eye wander, you know, because the main focus right there, you know, because everything points right at it, is her chest. You know, this area
surprise
of getting riddled with bullets and stuff. Even though the if we break it down on thirds, right? So we got
bullets
a third
being
here.
repelled by her power-ups.
Well,
Did you
no,
see the blonde in the red dress walking by?
she's getting shredded. But you can't kill what's already dead.
I like the way he says that. You can't kill what's already dead, boys. She bleeds once a month and never fucking dies.
She bleeds acid at that.
So this woman's cold.
She's cold, and she's out for revenge. Hell hath no fury such as a mother's vengeance.
Isn't that from Game of Thrones? What is dead may never die, or something like that.
Oh, it's older than that.
Yeah, it's been that line's been used like across so many different IPs over the years, over the decades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's old hat. But
I think it comes
my
from the
stream
Bible,
yards is-
doesn't it?
My stream
But
yards
it gets the point across real well. That's
It's
why it's
dying.
reused. It's a good line.
oh shit, I hit my
Corey says,
there we-
hot.
Why, thank you, Corey. You know, and Corey's got a cover for this book too, man. And that
I don't
shit
think
is
he really
dead.
likes it, to be honest. He would have put more
No.
O's in it if it was his kind of thing.
I saw that too. I was just trying to ignore it.
I think he's
to keep
holding
it
back.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do better, Tank. Like, there's not enough
do.
O's in.
I thought it said hoot.
Oh, like Hooters.
Oh, he's an owl.
She's dead.
Dang,
Ow.
man.
She's grateful too.
I guess you'll have to. So, what's the context of this character? This
So
is somebody's
she,
IP.
Yes, this is King Leek's character, the Neon Revenant.
Yeah,
and she's the flagship for his new superhero universe.
Nice.
And she's not the first Revenant either. Right. So, the story behind her is that she and her husband were military veterans, and then after the military, she joined the police force. and she still stayed as a amateur competitive power lifter. She and her husband are gym bros. They had twins, had a very happy life, and she got too close to the truth about the mob, and they gunned her down, cold dead. Now she's back from the grave for vengeance.
She's going crow on their butts.
Yeah, she
Nice.
she going draxed, let them glounced. Yeah, no, that was a joke for the Key and Peele fans in the audience.
So-
Anyway,
Revenant in French means undead.
yes. And a revenant is a specific type of undead that they cannot pass on until they finish their unfinished business.
So instead of Spock going into the warp core to fix the problem, they should have sent her. She would have been fine.
Yeah, she would have been good. She would have regenerated
Absolutely.
because she's not living matter anyways. And she bleeds acid. So,
Wow, what kind of
Send her-
tampons
send
do you
her
get
after
when
the
you bleed
xenomorphs.
acid?
right. You just bind your pants.
Predator ones. Oh god. Or no, I mean alien
Xenomorph,
xenomorph. Yeah. Heads.
Xenomorph.
Yeah.
You get giggers.
Yeah. Oh, which is
Yeah.
totally sexual, right? Like it's because it's a big
Yeah.
cock.
Yeah, they're shaped like I was about to say they're very phallus in shape.
Right. And then they have the mouth coming out, and then like the queen,
Yeah.
she's got like a big vag symbol like on her forehead. And, there's all
mhm.
sorts of, and then the eggs and
Yeah, yeah. Take that, Virginia O'Keeffe, and your subtlety.
yeah. Georgia O'Keeffe.
Georgia O'Keeffe, whatever. It's one of them O'Keeffes.
Yeah.
She's lucky I didn't call her O'Queef.
Oh my god.
Foof. I mean, queef.
And on that note, folks, I got to bring the show down. 3 hours in.
It's gonna be privated.
Hold on. Let me, you know what time it is.
Yep.
It's time for StreamYards to fucking restart. But no, here we go. Shit, I can't see anything. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear
Yeah,
you.
no, it was playing just fine.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it did that to me a couple weeks ago. I started playing it. I couldn't see or hear it
I
at
know,
all.
but
The rest of us good.
Yeah. That's the thing. Nothing is working on my end. So I gotta
Oh.
fucking change the ice pack on my computer. I gotta restart StreamYards.
Oh shit.
So talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be right back. I'll restart StreamYards. and I'll-
yourselves. It's like butter.
Yes,
like butter.
yes, you
Yeah.
get it.
It's like butter.
Here's a topic. Discuss. What was that? What, Michael Myers doing the coffee talk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I love
coffee.
coffee talk.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Talk.
Coffee talk. Where we
Okay,
have coffee
well-
and, talk.
Wrangler, I drew your cutesy little girls. They're little. Hope I didn't over sexify them. But it's my first attempt, and usually when I'm drawing kids, I kind of have a hard time with them, right? So this was
I've
just
heard
like
kids are difficult to draw.
Yeah, they are. So this is kind of just a cute little quick one. I'll give it a quick little watercolor. It's just a piece of fan art, but I'll draw you a better one later, a bigger, better one. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, they say.
It'll be fun on a bun. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah,
That's
ah.
awesome. Thanks, Homer.
Yeah, man.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Gotta promote you and everything too. I tried to, and thank you, sir, for all the super chats and the 420s, baby. That's so crazy. Every time you come in, and,
Even though
I'm
I don't use it anymore, it's kind of become my shtick.
yeah.
It started on a Drink with Crazy streams.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it sounds like you had fun.
Yeah, and whenever I super chat, I usually super chat at 420.
Yeah, that's pretty.
There you
crazy.
go.
That's pretty
Branding is
awesome.
branding.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Although I felt a little too awkward to do it when I was super chatting on a Christian live stream. I'm like, this is just inappropriate here, so I did $5.
Yeah. See, yeah, that's when I'm
That's
in like a
funny.
wholesome place. I don't do the Magnificent Bastards routine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
like when I come in, if I'm in the chat on Omer's Monday Night Show, I go, salute to all the magnificent people.
Yeah. Well, it's turned into a shit show, Tank. So it doesn't make you come in and say bastards now. Yeah, it's degenerate fucking hour. It's just another.
I think bastards is the least of our worries now.
Yeah.
And I do try to keep my brand overall clean.
Right.
Even now I'm working on book 3. It's a lot heavier. That they're adults now. They're dealing with some serious issues, but I still don't. I keep it clean,
Yeah.
Because I still want kids to be able to read it without a problem.
Right. Yeah. Since they started,
and let's face
really
it, so
started
much
off as
stuff
a
that's
kid.
labeled as young adult, it is not appropriate for that age group. It's
No, it is not.
Where they get off doing that, but
it's because they never grew up, right? This is my theory, right? Is that they never really grew up, but they're sexualized. So they themselves, even though they're in adult bodies, they themselves are sexualized children. But that's just
probably
a theory.
not far from the truth.
Tank theory.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I know.
Makes a lot of sense.
I don't have a very high opinion of those folks, man. And I'm not advocating for, don't harm people. All right, everybody out there, let me put this out there before I say this next thing. But dude, I can tell a lot of these folks have never been properly punched in the mouth. Don't harm people. Don't do it. But I can tell that life has never really, and by that I mean like they've never had to face true consequences for their choices in life. They've always had a bailout.
I grew up in the 80s. I've been punched in the mouth.
Right?
Yeah.
I've learned that words have consequences.
And also punching other people in the mouth has consequences too.
That's why you have a dictionary.
Land with the proper knuckles, or else you end up in a cast for the next couple of months.
See, that's
why. That's why
I broke my hand.
That's why Tank has a dictionary. He wants to know what words mean before they.
That's right.
Because they have consequences.
I was a junior high student that broke my hand on a senior's mouth.
Wow.
I want you to show me.
Okay, and on that note, it's shield time, folks.
Shit! Oh, there they are. Look at these gorgeous sons of bitches.
That's you guys.
Hell yeah.
Every Deadpool has a Peter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with the rule of last in, first out. Let's start with Mr. Tank Ferret. Tell us, what are you working on, Tank, and where can the good people find you?
Well, you can find me on X at Spare Tank, and here on the Twitter, or here on the YouTube at Tank Ferret Presents. I'm currently working on the graphic novel, The Neon Revenant from Rock Hard Comics in the Mind of King Leek. And I'm also working on Bellatorus Rescue and Recovery, a game where the R&R means anything but rest and relaxation. Profit, survive, repeat. Oh yeah, baby.
And are you planning on bringing back the bullpen in 2026? Is that
Yes, the digital bullpen will be returning in 2026, probably about late January. I'm still kind of getting things sorted out. I just have a very limited time schedule, but I want to up the production value a little bit for that.
Nice.
Get an intro together, et cetera, et cetera.
More crack and more blondes. We hear you.
That's right. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Tank. Happy to have you here on the show
Oh,
again.
thank you very much for having
Always
me.
a pleasure.
Always like coming by.
Next up
These are great.
is our friend Omer Glitch, who's already ready with his cue cards. The man
I
is a
am
professional. He was
Thanks
born
for having
ready.
me on. You can find me everywhere on the web at Omer Glitch everywhere, especially here on YouTube. Help me get to 800 subscribers. I'm 6 subscribers away. Trying to get to 1,000. 800 would go a long way. If you're out there, please like, share, follow, and subscribe to the Omer Glitch. And if you can't find me, go to my website and find me there 24/7, 365 days a year. ChristianDesigns.com or KillerPencilComics.com. I'm putting together the first issue of Glitch, a full, probably 32 to 48 page comic book. In 2026, be here for the journey on the joy that is making comic books over here on the web. Make sure you like, share, follow, and subscribe to everyone on the panel, and make sure you hit the bell so you know when we go live 24/7 over here on the YouTubes. And if you want to get a good glazing daily, come by the Omer Glitch Show, and I will glaze you daily with my art with the Omer Glitch Show. And good hearty love lotion power punch to all the people on the beautiful web. Make sure you check out the show on Wednesday nights. Get pumped on the Hump Day Show, and join the Glitch Army. Go to our Discord. Find me there. You'll be surprised. And if you like fun bags, on Fridays I do a show just dedicated to fun bags all day long. And then we'll skip that one, and we'll skip that one. No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Love it.
Him, Dr. Jones.
Yeah,
Love it. You're a pro. You're a pro.
Sorry, bad kitty.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that nice? And speaking of which, this brings us to my co-host, Wrangler. What are you working on, sir? And where can people find you? And where can they get their own copy of Haley Star Bad Kitty?
I am currently working on Mystified Investigations and the United States Stellar Marshals, which will be books 3 and 4 in the Bad Kitty series. But currently, and they're all grown up in there, but currently their first 2 books are available now on Amazon. You got Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. Magic-fueled sci-fi adventures, urban fantasy, done right. And you could go check that out on Amazon or pretty much anywhere books are sold. So join Haley, Elizabeth, and Sabrina for a whole bunch of adventure. And, I'm turning off the wrong things there. There. Haley, Elizabeth, and Sabrina. There it is. And you could also check out my Substack, where I got another short story set in the same universe. You follow the adventures of Detective William Roberts and Hunter Reggie Stewart as they solve a kidnapping case. And again, Frederic, thank you for the artwork. All my artwork gets done by Frederic these days, and for a reason.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure.
I appreciate it because you do good work, man.
Pay him money.
Yeah, my commission slots are almost all closed for 2026, so act fast.
Give Frederic your lunch money, you dweebs.
Awesome. Hey up, nerd. All right.
Nerd.
And Wrangler also has a trailer, so let's watch that bad.
Roll that beautiful.
Haley and Elizabeth are back, and this time the spuds are really going to fly. Who's won? And this time the spuds are
Nice.
Trailer was done by James Esparza, our
Yes.
resident legal wizard.
Yes, he's not
I
in
like it.
today. He's taking the day off, but we're always happy when he comes by. And that brings me to me. So
Yay!
and there's lots of Haleys and Elizabeth tonight, Wrangler. You're like very featured on this episode.
All right. Oh,
I have a comic.
Good characters to have all over the place.
Exactly, man. That's where you want to be, all over the place.
I feel like that section of Sesame Street where it's like, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong.
That was. Oh, I miss Sesame Street. That's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Ever since Elmo came around, he just ruined everything.
No, dude, for real. He did.
I cannot stand his voice.
But yes, I also have a comic in the works. The crowdfunding period is closed. I may or may not have a last chance campaign when the printing comes up. But check out Ratel on ratelcomic.com. And I do have a trailer. Here it is, folks.
Our world is crumbling, and most people are blind to it. A young computer whiz named Raimi decides to stand against the rising tide of oppression, only to find himself under the boot of those behind it all. Incarceration only proves to refine his resolve. Divine intervention takes away all fear from him in order to fix a broken system that enslaves us all. There comes a time when good men must ignore bad laws. Raimi dons a mask and becomes Ratel. Ratel uses intelligence and technology to combat ancient and dark forces for justice and a better tomorrow. Will Ratel take down the technocratic tyrants who've harnessed an ancient evil, or be crushed by the invisible hand?
RatelComic.com. Check it out, folks. And as always, if you made it all the way to the end of the show, please subscribe and come check us out next week, which it's all up in the air. We have no guest scheduled. So if you're promoting a campaign or have a project you'd like to get the word out about, get in touch with me on Twitter, or as we know it, X, and we'll find a slot to fill you in. That sounds so wrong.
I'll take free slot. I like free slot.
That's funny, Tank.
Just slot me anytime, baby.
Oh, yeah. And on that note, thank you for tuning in, folks. Thank you and good night.
Happy New Year, everybody. God bless.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Have a good 2026, folks.
Happy New Year.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello. It's good to be with you. It's good to be with you.